All right. I don't know if the stinger froze. It did on my end. All right, we're here. We're live. Audio's live. My mic is spiking a bit, so I don't want to blow out earphones. Changing the layout meant everything got tweaked. But we're here with Dungeons and Dragons and Savages. Us literally playing a D&D module with Savage Worlds. Oh, we're being hosted.
Hey!
Thank you, Rebby Rebbers. I just got the alert on my phone, too, because it's like everything's going off that's attached to Twitch. So, with this, we'll take the opportunity. Every episode, we start with introducing the players.
Oh no, this is the hardest part.
So, I'll go around, and I always go clockwise from myself, which is actually in the order you guys showed up. So, Hannah, Alexandria, you're up first.
Great. The anxiety is real. My name is Hina. I run a tabletop stream on Saturdays on twitch.tv/Hina Squirrel. I also work on artwork and I'm learning coding in my spare time, but I also do gaming streams, so I'm a variety streamer.
All right. And then rolling down from that, Donovan.
Hi, I've been in the Savage Worlds community for a good little while. I go by Dr. Boson basically everywhere. I run the Savage Worlds Discord server, so if you guys are interested in meeting up with the community, I'll be putting a link into the Twitch chat in just a second.
Awesome. All right, keeping it around. Char, you're up.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Eargang. I'm the co-founder of Eargardless, a design studio that works in basically anything that's geeky. And I also do Twitch streaming both here and on every other Sunday with Raven Desk Games at twitch.tv/ravendeskgames.com.
Yeah, I think at this point I officially can't.
Dang it, I was so close.
I think at this point I officially can't call you a guest. You have been on every episode. I double checked. You've been on every episode of One Shot Wednesday.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me.
So I keep asking you to come back. And when I wasn't running it and Mike was, he asked you to show up. So,
That's true.
And then finally, John.
Hi, everybody. I was just having a moment there. I forgot where my mute button was. I'm John Myers. I don't run any streams or channels. I just run a game twice a month, and I've been running games. I started with D&D Basic. I don't remember the color of the box, but it was like in the early 80s or something like that. And I've been on and off running something probably longer than some of you guys have been on the planet.
Now, to be fair, John, you, like me, used to be on the Many Savage Worlds podcast before Dan changed formats. So you do have some experience being on these kind of things.
Yeah, my girlfriend asked me about his name change because I've been sober for about 30 years and, it's a little awkward.
Little. I had no idea, John. All right. So we're going to do another pass of the circle of everybody just giving like a rough of their character name and like the super rough of who they are, because those of you who have played with me in the last few times on One Shot Wednesday, I really like doing this interlude thing where you guys figure out your connections to each other, because you are going to be a party of heroes. So we'll wind the loop right on back to Alexandria.
Well, I am playing a rogue named Graylee. And she is a very, I like to imagine her as just that type of character that does what she wants and doesn't care. Because she apparently went into a princess's chamber, stole her comb, and then just for fun went back and put it back. So that's how I imagine her as. So she has stolen my heart, and so I hope to steal yours with her.
All right. Donovan, who are you playing as?
I am playing as Talma, the warrior mercenary who's left his company for greater riches.
All right. With that, Shar, you tell who your character is while I roll a dice for a random Benny. Because we got a chip. Or a tip. A chip.
Oh. Well, we also have a lot of lag, so we should think about that too.
This is true. There's
And,
usually about a 20-second delay from Streamlabs.
Oh, that's strange.
Oh, sure. You get the Benny.
Oh, sweet. That was clearly because I was so concerned about the lag. Anyway, I'm playing Erdith, the druid. Erdith grew up on the edge of civilization and learned how to live off the land with her parents, who were outlaws, until the local lord hunted them down and had them executed horribly. And I was very scarred.
I'm also realizing I
Tragic.
perfectly put everyone's picture in the exact wrong spot for where it could be. I'm also realizing my chat's not updating. So I will refresh chat. My OBS chat. The bot's coming in, so apparently people are talking on chat. I'm sorry I haven't responded to it, because it hasn't come up on my setup. But finally, John, who are you playing as?
I am Sal, or Salarin Muskraven, as my friends know me. I have recently left the city, apparently, because I ran into some legal problems. It turns out the master that I was studying under, in my goal to become a master of illusions, he was murdered by somebody wearing robes that look a lot like the ones that I have. And so it was either buy new robes, which, I have nothing on me except a knife, soap, and a staff. And it was time to leave the city.
You just wash them really hard.
Eventually the colors will go away. Eventually.
Buy dye and just re-dye them. There's so many easier answers. You're just like, no, I have to leave. All right. So
mysterious.
Two of you have done this before. But basically what I'm going to do, especially for those of you new to Savage Worlds, is Savage Worlds also uses a deck of cards for many things. And we're about to use this for connections. So, Alexandria, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to draw a card. The suit of the card is going to determine the theme of your connection with someone. You get to pick who. But once you pick them, they can't pick you. Basically, one-way streets.
Okay.
All right, so Alexandria, you have spades. This is a tale of victory. So you have a connection with someone else in the party, something about either how you guys became friends or an anchoring point in your guys' relationship. That's to do with victory.
Do I have to pick which character that would be?
Yes.
I think I want to go with Shar.
Hooray! Victory! What'd we do?
Yeah, now you get to pick the what.
Oh, the what?
Yeah,
I
just give you the theme. You then get to tell the tale.
Yeah,
it's a victory.
Yep.
I would say it was probably like a victorious heist of some kind. Probably like stealing like a nobleman's most prized possession, but he was a jerk. So I convinced Shar maybe to join me in that.
Yeah, could his prized possession have been a falcon?
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, because Shar actually has a falcon.
Because I have a falcon.
Yeah. All right.
I probably got a lot of coin out of it, and I was just like, you can have that.
Yeah.
All right, Donovan. Okay, first of all, actually, I forgot. Alexandra, you get an extra Benny, so you have 4 Bennies.
Ooh, thank you.
But you're going to have 5, because everybody gets a Benny. Because
Yay!
Donovan, you got a Joker.
My goodness.
I count this as on hold, so you can actually wait to be last. Because when it comes to this, that's a benefit.
Yeah, I will let it go to the next one.
And yeah, as I've said, last session you were on, I think a Joker came up too. You get to say anything. You get to come up with whatever you want, and you can even add something. Basically, we'll work it out, but you can add something you have or the group has or a detail that might come up in the story. All right. Char, diamonds. You have desire.
Diamonds.
It's with anyone except Alexandria.
Well, let's see. We've got the mage and what's Telmar again?
The warrior.
The warrior. I think that I needed help trying to I'm completely blanking out right now.
All right, we're gonna move on. John, you have clubs. You have tragedy.
Tragedy. Oh no.
Yep.
And it will be. It will.
I was gonna say if you pick Char, it forces her to pick Talmar.
I'm gonna go with Talmar as my connection. Talmar helped me set a bully straight back in the city. He was bullying some kids, some orphans that lived near, that lived in an orphanage next to Master Morty's shop. And I saw him doing it a couple of afternoons, told him not to do it anymore. And of course, they pushed me down in the dirt. So I went and got Talmar. And Talmar and I challenged him. What's his name? Let's call him. I don't know. What's a good bully name?
Biff.
Rexmar.
Biff.
What was that?
Biff.
Biff? I was going to go with Adolf, but that's fine. Biff.
Adolf's more of a lord name.
Hold on. It's fantasy. He's Biffington the Third.
Biffington the Third. Okay. Oh, he's a rich guy. Ooh, and I don't like.
Of course.
Biff Jerky.
He showed up with a couple of his thugs, and I scared the thugs away with some illusory goblins, and Talmar set him straight and pushed him in the mud with his nice fancy robe.
Right in the manure.
Right in the manure. All right. Char, you're up.
But it's not very tragic, is it?
I mean, manure can be pretty tragic depending on the person.
No, it wasn't very tragic, which means your tragedy is you now have an enemy.
Oh. That's the tragedy. Biff is haunting.
I asked Sailorin to help me retrieve an heirloom from my parents, my outlaw parents. It was their favorite. It was my mother's favorite dagger.
All right. Have you guys found it, or are you still searching for it?
Well, this was. I did know where it was because I had heard that somebody else had already stolen it from the lordlings. So I asked Celerin to come help me ambush this outlaw.
Right.
And I'd heard that they were fairly finely dressed, and I said that if I did, then I could get him some new robes.
All right.
So,
All right. John, Char, you guys both get bennies. Donovan.
Sure, you're playing the ranger, right?
The druid.
The druid, yes. So at one point, this is a tale of tragedy because at some point along our travels, I think I may or may not have accidentally led to a very tragic accident with somebody that you used to be close to.
Oh no.
You don't know this.
Oh, nice.
And I'm trying to make it up to you without outing myself as being the cause of this issue.
You're just like disturbingly nice to me all the time, and I don't know why.
Yes.
Sounds about right. All right. So, we now kind of have some networking. You guys have a bit of a history. Which means now we can go into the plot hook. Let me open the PDF. Because I want to get the town name right. Or else it'll be like Townington.
The lovely town of Townington.
Lovely town of Hamlet.
Beautiful this time of year.
Hamlet.
The city of Townsville.
Right. Okay. It's not too much better. It's Welton. So you guys
What
are
does Welton do?
I was gonna say you guys are traveling towards Welton. You're given your guys' background, you're kinda heroes for hire. A little mercenary-ish. None of you really have much of a home right now. But the thing is you heard there's a very lucrative bounty in Welton. In fact, some people have stayed away because it sounds too good to be true, but money's money. 800 gold if you can kill and get rid of a pack of wolves that have been terrorizing the town.
Whoa, I don't know about this.
Oh, or get rid of. So if you can get rid of them, well, all you know is that this town's desperate. You haven't heard too much else without actually going there and talking to the people. But they're desperate enough that there is an 800 gold bounty for getting rid of their wolf problem.
800 gold would feed a lot of wolves.
Say, that's 200
So wait a minute, you're going to put the money back into feeding the wolves that we're trying to get rid of?
Well, yes, then they won't bother the villagers anymore, obviously.
I don't think we get paid that way. I think we actually have to do the thing first. And
Well, maybe
then...
we can get some up front. They don't need all the food at once.
Fair point.
I like how you think. Yeah, a deposit for services.
Yes.
All right. So, while you guys are heading there, I need everybody to give me a notice roll. So, notice is a core skill. So, if you notice, you will definitely be trained in this skill. So, you roll the die size that's there plus the d6. Take the higher of the two.
And if you get the max on the die, you get to roll it again. And
Yep.
I got a 6 on one of them.
Nice. On a d6.
Yes.
So you roll that d6 again. It keeps going.
I got an 8.
All right.
So I got a 5. So do we add that together?
Yep, that's an 11.
Okay.
All right, we got an 8. We got an 11. What'd Talmar get?
5.
5. All right. And what did Celerin get? 3. All right, Celerin's not noticing.
I'm distracted by all the prickers and this
All right.
wood stuff.
Everyone except Celerin will notice. You guys must be getting close to town. You see ribbons of smoke in the distance. You're kind of moving through hilly territory. About 150 feet away, which is about 26 paces in Savage Worlds, you guys see a couple shepherds moving a flock of sheep. They look very much on edge. They have a couple sheepdogs with them. Now, those of you with raises will realize something's probably up. They're trying to cross from one field to the next. They're crossing the road. This is, again, 150 feet away, so it's a good distance. But with the keen eyes of the druid, probably actually more just your sixth sense, and the really keen senses of the rogue, you smell an ambush. And a moment afterwards, 8 wolves leap from the nearby forest and begin attacking.
Puppies!
That's just rude.
So we got 8 wolves and initiative because time is of the essence. Let me pull up the wolf stat. All right, our rogue got a 4 of clubs. Our warrior got an 8 of hearts. Our druid got a 7 of spades.
Do I even get a card?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody gets a Benny because you got a Joker.
Sweet.
And
I have
they
so
get
many
a
bennies.
King of Diamonds. Now, for those of you who are new, aka Hina, you can also spend a Benny to get a new card if you want to test your luck. You have a 4. You will currently be going last.
I think I'll go ahead and spend the Benny then.
All right. That is now a Jack of Diamonds. So you're not going before them. They had a King of Diamonds, so pretty tricky. But
You got a jack.
you do have a Jack. So, starting, Solaren, you're on hold. Do you want to
Jack
act?
on a reroll. Does everybody get a Benny?
Yeah, everybody got a Benny with that Joker. Solaren, do you want to go first? You start out on hold.
Oh, sorry. My brain.
John.
No, they're attacking us. They're attacking us. They're not attacking the.
They're
the
not
shep-
attacking you guys. You're 150 feet away.
Oh, they're attacking the shepherds.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so I think I'm going to have to run in their direction. And what is the range of my incredible stuff?
All right. Are you taking a running die?
Yes,
All right. Roll that d6 running die.
because I need to get within smarts, and smarts is 50.
50?
No, sorry,
50.
my running die is 3. Running die is 3.
So you move 9. So you
Okay.
are 17 paces away.
Oh boy, that's gonna be at long range or medium range, is it?
What are you casting? Or what are you using?
I'm thinking of trying to stun some of the wolves, the wolf that's closest to the group.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'll quickly check stun. What's your smarts die?
It's a D10.
Nice. All right. Well, do remember, now with the modifier rules, you can add range. For 1 point, you can double the listed range, and for 2 points, you can triple it.
Why don't I double it?
And so for 1 extra point, you can boost that up to 20. You're
Nice.
17.
That'll do it.
All right, now they're moving. They're pretty scattered out. You can get up to 4 of them at a time. Do you want to go after the 4 going for the sheep or the 4 dealing with the shepherds and the dogs?
Sheep. Let's go for the 4 that are dealing with the shepherds and the dogs.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I have to spend a couple of extra points to make it a medium. Would a medium
Okay.
blast template cover?
Yeah, medium will get them, all 4 of them.
Okay, so that makes, this brings it up to 5 total.
A 5. All right.
Woo.
I believe. 5 power points. Okay.
Yeah, 5 points. And here comes the roll.
All right.
8 plus 5, 13, and I get a plus 2 is 15, so that's a raise.
Wow, and that is, they make a vigor roll at -2, correct?
Correct. Yep.
All right. So, wolves
So
have-
what it looks like is I run through the bushes, burst out of the bush, and then out of my hand comes this glaring stream of neon-colored rainbows it's also a polyphonic noise of some kind.
Oh
It's
my god.
between a roar and a symphony at the same time.
You just color sprayed them, you a-hole. All right. 3 of them are stunned. Oh, stunned is so rough in Savage Worlds too. They are now prone. They are distracted, taking -2 to all actions. However, they cannot take any actions. You all get the drop on them, +4 to hit, +4 damage. And at the beginning of their turns, they have to make a vigor roll. That's where distracted with that -2 comes in to come out of stunned. If they succeed, they're only shaken, which means they don't get those penalties, but they still can't act. If they get a raise, they're good.
I realize there's more wolves, and I'm like, tell more, cover me!
You just... Oh. To be fair, 5 power points is a big-ass spell. So... But yeah, boosh. 3 wolves start tripping balls. Alright, now it is the wolves' turn. Well, I will roll the 3 vigor with d6 and not wild cards. They have to get a 6 on their d6 to come out of this. Nope, they don't. I will quickly roll the smarts of this wolf. He realizes what's going on. He has a pace of, oh yeah, that's right. So he's going to run at you. Which doesn't work if I drop my die. There we go. So he's going to run at you. If he rolls a 7 or better on this d10, he gets to you. He rolled a 2. So he's like having to dodge the other wolves.
Time to back off.
But he starts charging toward you. He moves 12 paces, which means he is one of the wolves is only 5 paces from you, John.
Oh no.
The other wolves begin leaping on sheep, grabbing them by the neck and dragging them away. All right, their turn's done. Hina, so Garel.
That's right. Sheep are delicious. Don't eat the people.
I like how we're pick and choosing.
Look, it's the circle of life.
Unless they're were-sheep.
You need to wear sheep.
Need to make a were-sheep
Okay,
adventure.
all right. How far is the closest one to me? I forgot. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. The closest one to you is 9 plus 5, so 14 away.
I would like to run and see if I can reach the wolf so I can attack it.
You have a pace of 6. Running is not just double pace like a lot of games. You roll your running die. You don't have any edges to increase it, so it's just a d6. This is the only die in the game that doesn't keep rolling if you roll max. But roll a d6 and you roll 6 plus that.
2.
2. So you went 8 paces of the 7.
Okay, cool.
17. Which means you are now, or not 17, 14. So you're now 6 paces from them. So if you have any ranged weapons, you can attack.
I have
them.
knives that have a range. It says 3, 6, and 12.
All right. So
Yeah.
at 3, no penalty. At 6, -2. At 12, -4. They're beyond
So
3, but they're within 6. So you can make a throwing roll at -2. You also ran. So you're kind of off balance, causing another -2. So you'll roll a throwing at -4.
Okay, so
If
I
you
rolled
hit
a...
Athletics.
Athletics. Sorry. It used to be its own skill. So yeah, you'll roll athletics at a -4. You're looking for a 4. You get a 4, you clip it with the blade.
Got a 6.
Is that after the -4?
Oh, so then 2.
Then no. You can spend a Benny to reroll,
Is that
but
on?
is that a 6 on a d6?
Yes.
Remember, it's max. You get to roll again.
Gotcha. Okay,
Keep
sorry.
going. If you roll at least a 2, you hit.
Oh, it's a 1 again. So it's 3.
3. So it just, like, it skims past some of the fur on the wolf. Barely missing. But you did look really cool doing it.
I always look cool. Let's be honest with each other.
Donovan, Talmar, you're up.
So Celerin is like calling for my help. So I draw my sword and I charge.
All right. You don't have fleet-footed or anything, right?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a 4, so that brings me 10 forward, I think.
Yeah, so you're 4 from it.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna try and intimidate it. See if I can do that.
Yeah.
Just start screaming at it in a blood-curdling war cry.
It's -2 because you're trying to keep all your gear on you while you're running.
That makes it a 4.
A 4. That's fine. Wolf has to roll spirit. It rolled a 5. Unfazed.
It's not fooled by you.
And finally,
It doesn't believe in you.
Erdith.
Let's see. I would like to control the beasties.
All right, which beasties? The 4 with the sheep are over 150 feet away now because they've begun dragging sheep away. There are at 150 feet 3 sheep tripping, or 3 wolves tripping balls, and at about, what was that, 14 feet away, there is a wolf, pretty angry.
I will control the angry wolf.
All right.
I will move, do my free movement
Yeah. And
to get closer.
This is animal control?
It's called Beast Friend.
All right, that's right.
It lasts 10 minutes. And the cost to cast is equal to the sum of their size.
Yes.
I can affect more than one. And it doesn't have a distance.
It has a range of smarts.
Oh.
So whatever your smarts die is.
D6.
So 6. So you will have to move up on it because it's about 14 away.
Okay.
And you'll actually have to run, or you can spend a point to double the range. You can spend an extra power point to double the range now. So you either roll at a -2 or spend an extra power point to double the range.
We go, little beans.
How close can I get without
running?
Without running?
You would still be 8 paces away.
Okay.
You'd be 2 paces shy. You'd be like,
I'll
reach
get
12 feet.
I'll get as close as possible, and then I'll double the range anyway.
Okay.
Can I then reach any other ones also?
No, because they're at 150 feet. They are super far away.
They're super far away.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll be like, oh, baby, don't worry. We're just gonna, I'll feed you, and we're gonna make friends. We don't need to eat these people.
All right, make your casting roll.
You're such a pretty boy. Where's my casting die? 58.
All right.
That's a good role play, Benny, right there.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm not throwing out too many bennies because anyone who tips $1 gives a benny to anybody. Anyone who subs gives conviction. So
I got a 10.
And
you
we
got
have
a 10. All right. It only cost
You
you
pretty puppy.
1 power point because you're about to find something out. It automatically fails because your spell only works on things with animal intelligence. The wolf turns to you in a gravelly voice, says, "Do not patronize me.
Oh, you're a handsome werewolf.
I love Donovan's face. All right. Next round. All right. Grali, 10 of clubs. Talamar, 2 of hearts. Erdith, Queen of clubs. Salarin, Jack of clubs. And they got the Ace of clubs.
Oof.
So you guys could spend bennies to get better cards, but the only thing better is a Joker or an Ace.
Sorry, I missed mine. Could you say mine again?
10 of clubs.
Thank you.
Yeah, the bad guy, or the wolves, I don't like saying bad guys, got an Ace of clubs, so the only thing higher are the other 3 clubs and Jokers. So you could spend a Benny to try and get a better card.
Mine.
Yeah, but the odds are really against you. So with that, the one who said, "Do not patronize me," lunges at Erdith.
But I said you were handsome.
As it leaps forward, you notice something interesting because it like leaps at you, and you see the underside where it would be weakest has hide tied to it. It's actually armored on the underside with some crude leather armor. That's why I can't find where fighting is. I'm looking at a spell stat block and not a creature. I'm like, a barrier? What's a barrier? Fighting's a d6. All right.
It's a bear, but it's barrier.
He rolls a wild attack, so +2 to bite you.
No.
Keep that
don't
die
bite me.
rolling. 11, 13.
Why would you do that? I'm so nice.
So 3d6 +2. 9, 12, 14 damage.
Well, oh yeah. Well, my parry is 7.
No, look at your toughness, because it
Toughness
rolled
is 7.
a 13 to hit. So it hit with a raise. Your toughness is 7?
Yeah.
Well, hey, 14 damage is not 2 wounds. It's only 1 wound. 1 point away from a second wound.
Well,
Do you want to soak?
I do want to soak.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, I'll roll for the wolves tripping balls. Nope.
let's see. There's a bigger roll. Where's my freaking bigger?
Yep, just make a vigor roll.
Where are you, bigger? D6. Ooh. Double 6. I got 2 10s.
Nice. You soak the wound, which means you're not shaken either. So chomps into you. You have like furs as your armor, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it chomps
So
into
I
the
just-
furs.
I scratch his ears while he's latched onto my shoulder. I'm like, oh,
And he
honey.
instinctively lets go and like twitches for a second. All right, the other 3 do not come out of being stunned. The 4 with the sheep have now disappeared into the wolves with the sheep. All right, so Erdith, the druid, you are up.
I just want to give him a big hug.
All right, yeah,
There's also a grapple.
give me a persuasion. Unless you have empathy. I don't know if you have the empathy spell. Be listed under your powers.
I could help Erdith with it with my own, but I'm a little distracted apparently.
Well, the one that was charging at you went past you and bit her, so.
Oof.
Yeah, you could go. You have
No.
empathy, John?
I do.
Okay, so Erdith, you could go on hold, and if John casts empathy for you.
No,
you'll
I'm
get
just gonna
plus
like
2.
hug him, like literally hug him.
Okay.
But it'll be a grapple because I'm not gonna
Okay.
like go. I'm like, I've got you, baby. It's okay.
Oh my god. Oh, Grapple. Yeah, give me an athletics
Why
roll.
won't you let me love you?
You get it, Benny. Give me an athletics roll.
This isn't who you are.
I know who you are. Love me.
All shall love me. Sorry, athletics.
Yep.
I got a 4.
All right, so he does have to resist. The odds of getting him completely entangled are 0 because he can't roll a 0. But he rolled a 7. Oh, he's just like squeezing, like this is awkward.
I just imagine the conversation being like, love me. And he's just like, no. Ah!
I respect you, but let me hug you.
All right, Salarin, you're up.
Okay. And have I noticed that this thing is talking to her?
Yes. Yeah, it's talking in like common speech.
This is weird. All right. Let's try to stun this last one so that we can get some answers from it afterwards. And this time it's just going, I guess I would walk up to her, step around the other side of the fight, and make sure my spray of colors and sound avoids her ears and gets in his face, depending on how I roll.
Yeah. Crit fail.
Okay, I got a 5.
Okay. So he just makes a flat vigor roll.
Yes.
He rolled a 1. You know what? I have bennies. I'm gonna spend a benny.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot I had bennies. I could have used those.
I'm gonna spend another benny. He rolled a 5. Boo.
ooh. Does he still look wolfish, or is there anything like,
Yeah.
or does he
looks-
look more human-like?
No, he looks completely wolfish.
Wow.
Like he has when you're close. Ow! I bit my tongue. When you're close to him, he does have like a leather sheet under him with twine up around him that was probably like pulled tight by teeth. But it's very like Narnia or Secret of Nim style. Like he doesn't look human.
Huh.
All right. Boom. Grayley.
Trying to think of what to do here. How many wolves are still in the area? Other than the dazed ones, there are 3 dazed ones, right?
Yeah, there are 3 that are stunned, tripping balls, and there is 1 that is talking.
Are the shepherds and the dogs that are way out where doing anything, or are they just kind of like watching the wolves that have passed
It looks
out?
like the wolves took over half their flock. And they're like, whoa, they're clearly shaken. They're trying to stay away from the wolves tripping out and like gather up the other sheep they have.
Okay.
But
I think I'll go and attack the wolf that Shar is holding.
okay. So there are now 2 people other than you with the wolf. There isn't flanking like D&D. Instead, there's a gang up bonus. You get +1 for every ally adjacent if you're fighting. So you get +2.
Okay. What do I roll again?
Fighting.
Okay. So it's a D6. Okay.
Yep. And you're looking for a 6 because that is its parry.
It's a 6.
You hit it. So what is your damage?
That would be strength plus a D4. So that'd
whatever
be...
your strength die is and a D4.
Okay. That is a 7.
7 damage is enough to shake it. It was not already shaken. So that basically means at the beginning of its turn it has to make a spirit check or lose its turn. But also, until it becomes unshaken, someone else shakes it from an attack, it's wounded. Basically, its defenses are lowered. All right, and finally, Donovan.
So all of my allies seem to have this wolf under control. So I'm going to go ahead and charge forward to the other wolves that are still there to make sure that they don't continue to cause trouble. So I'm just going to keep charging.
Okay. Are you doing anything when you get there?
How high do I have to roll to get to them? Because I got a total of 10 last time with the pace and the running die.
Yeah, so you're 16 away. You won't get there this round.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah.
There we go. There's 6. So I'm 4 away.
Wow. Okay. So you're coming up on them. Boom. Next round. Grayley, 6 of spades. Donovan, 10 of spades. Erdith, 8 of hearts. Celerin, 4 of clubs. And they get, well, I give everybody a joker anyways, because they get a joke, or they get a Benny, I give everyone a Benny anyways, because they have a joker. Typically, at rules as written, you guys don't get a Benny. I get Bennies, and all my wild cards get Bennies. Like, for the entire adventure. But I just let everybody have 1 Benny. And in turn, when you guys draw jokers, I get a Benny. So.
That's fair.
All right. Seeing that you guys have ganged up on it, it wasn't successfully grappled. So, it's gonna dip out and flee.
Come back, Wolfie!
So, people can take melee attacks against it, but...
You can also try and grapple it on the way out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give it another hug.
Okay. Yeah, make an athletics check to try and grapple it.
Wait, don't run away.
That is true. They did update the update where they were like, oh yeah,
no, I fell on my face.
What'd you roll?
I mean, I got a 2, but...
Oh, he doesn't have to roll to oppose then, unless you Benny.
Spend a Benny.
I'm gonna Benny.
All right.
I have like 12 Bennies by now because we got so many.
Jokers have been coming up.
It's nice.
Ooh, I got a 5.
All right. He'll roll his D8 with a +2 for having a joker. He rolled an 8. So he slips out.
But I got to pet him one more time.
Now, Grayley, you can attack him because he's trying to run away. But you're hitting a dog while they're running away.
Let him go.
Okay, let me think about it.
Attacking dog.
You got my conscience now.
His tail is under his legs.
Let him go.
I mean, he's armored, though.
Yeah.
He had intention to fight. Wait, does that make sense with the wolf? I have equations going around in my head right now. What is happening?
I will say, this is a really cool one-shot adventure I found for 5th edition.
I think I'm going to attack him because he has the armor underneath him, so I think Grayley would probably be like, no, his intention was to do some harm, so we're going to do some harm.
All right.
I got a 1, so I'd like to spend a Benny on a reroll, please.
Did you get double ones?
Oh, no, it's just a 1. Just a single 1.
Okay. Well, what did you roll your wild die?
Oh, was I supposed to?
Yes,
Yep.
you will.
You roll it
always
every time.
roll your wild die except damage and running.
Gotcha, okay. That's 2 1s, so I guess I don't get it to do anything.
Not only do you not, you critically failed.
Ooh.
What did you attack with? Your dagger?
Probably my dagger, yeah.
Yeah, so you go, and not only do you miss, you somehow get it right where like the dagger slips up under the twine and the small hilt gets caught on the twine as he's running, gets yanked out of you, as dangling in with the twine is your dagger. It's gone. It's with the wolf now.
That was my favorite dagger.
And the wolf runs.
That's what you get for trying to kill poor Wolfie.
Oh my god, the wolf ran 20? Because they get +2 to their running die on Joker.
Oh, geez.
So the wolf's like, no. And just like bolts.
Now I gotta go on this epic quest to go get my dagger back. This is great.
All right, next
2
up.
daggers.
So you
we
need
have
to
to
go
find.
on a quest to apologize to him.
Oh, wait. The 3 stunned wolves also get +2, so they just have to roll a 4 this round.
I forgot about that.
Wow. 5, 5, and a 6.
Uh-oh.
Someone's getting a hug.
And a 6. It really doesn't matter now. It's a 16. He just needs an 8. So one of the wolves that was stunned isn't stunned anymore. And he can act normally, which he's actually going to spend his round to be like, guys, what's... Like, trying to be quiet, because he doesn't want humans to know they can talk. But like, guys, snap out of it. As he's going to roll a support for one of them to come to next round. A 5,
Guys,
so
come on.
gives them a +1. All right. All right, that ends their turn. Talmar, you're up. You are
So
4 paces from these wolves.
Oh yeah, I'm getting right on top of them. So I run over. One of them is I'm gonna be making 3 attacks here, and they will be wild.
Oh, of course.
So I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna raise the sword up, and then I'm gonna turn back as the druid is yelling at our rogue
This
to.
is inappropriate.
They're like, ah, and I'm gonna like turn into a half sword, and then just like club them to death with.
Nice. All right, so that's
Oh
non-lethal
gosh, I don't want the
damage.
druid to yell at me.
So that's
Yes, it is.
-1 to your attack because it's with the
Yep.
sword.
So the net -2 because I have trademark weapon.
Nice. Well, if you're talking about the ones that are stunned, you got the drop, so it's a net +2.
I thought they were unstunned and now just shaken.
Only one of them is. Oh, that's right. They are
Oh.
all unstunned. They're just shaking.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
But they're vulnerable and distracted until their next turn.
Oh, that is until your next turn.
So their next turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Okay, in that case, it's just 3 straight rolls. Let's do it. Let's see. That is a 12 on the first one.
Oh, that's a raise.
Let's see. Oh, goody me. That's 14 damage.
It's unconscious.
Oh yeah.
It's
Whack.
look, if you hit something with enough blunt force trauma, they die anyways.
What, you can't choose
You
not
did
to kill
you
somebody?
did say you wild attacked.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Give me 1 sec on that one. What's their vigor?
D6, I think.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It didn't kill it.
Yay. Next one is a 6.
6 hits.
Yes. Let's see. With the +2, that is a 7.
7 damage. That
Yes.
shakes it. It's already shaken, so it's just unconscious.
Wonderful. And now that last one.
Yeah.
That is a 7.
That hits. No raise.
Let's see. Ooh. That is a 21.
It died.
Well, someone's
like,
gonna get yelled at by the druid.
And,
Tragedy.
like, you go to like butt
Another
it with
tragedy you're gonna have to make up for.
you go to like butt it with the pommel, and it instinctively like goes to bite at you, and you catch like the underside of its jaw, and
Oh,
the
how
whole thing just like goes.
unfortunate. Ah,
Ooh.
Mhm.
Ah.
21 damage on an extra. Yeah, I gave him the walking wounded check. He failed.
Oh my gosh!
Oops.
Which, like, behind you, because you're technically like 26 paces from the big fight. So behind you was this wolf that was running like supersonic speed 20, sees this happen and just starts like veering. All right, next up is Erdith.
I just start running towards Telmar, and I'm gonna hit him.
Nice. You got a little quiet, Char. Ah, just got away from the mic, probably.
Right. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
man.
I'm gonna just start running at Donovan and like start yelling at him.
That's fine.
At this point, I take out my shield.
And I'm just because I'm gonna start like just. Why would you do that?
Give me your running die. You won't get there this round, luckily, Donovan, because it's an action to pull out that shield, like and have it equipped.
Oh, well, yeah. Then I'm gonna like run as fast as I can.
Yeah, roll that d6. I'd love if you rolled like a 1 and you're just like tripping over yourself. You're so mad.
Wait, so I'm gonna run and then I'm gonna taunt him.
Taunt Donovan? Nice. Okay.
I think
To be
really would be
fair,
like, "Yes, not me."
the new test rules, that actually works really well if like someone's doing something the party doesn't want, because you can distract them and give them a -2 to try and do it, and it's not like you're attacking them. It's just, well, we don't want you to do it, so now you're being distracted.
All right. Well, I got a 4 on the running, I guess.
Okay, so you rolled 10. You ran 10 paces. Then you get to make a taunt.
Now I'm gonna
at
taunt
-2.
him. Let me see. I don't think I have taunt.
Oh, even better. So if you're untrained, your skill is a D4 -2. And since you also roll a wild die with everything, that -2
I have
carries
persuasion.
over. Oh, you could
Use
do
persuasion
persuasion.
to be
Yeah,
mean to him.
yeah. With this, you're trying to plead to him, so yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, so that's still a D4, but it's not -2.
Yeah, but there is -2 for running.
Yes. So it's not a D4 -4.
Yeah.
Donovan or Telmar, just leave them alone. Leave them alone. How could you do this? Oh, they're just innocent talking wolves.
They're just innocent talking wolves. How dare you?
This is amazing.
I got a 3.
Oh, so he doesn't even have to roll to resist.
No.
Yep, just putting the shield on.
I know what's coming.
Oh, he knows what he did.
All right. Grayley, you're up.
After watching that spectacle, so I'm guessing the wolves are now really far away from, because I'm near Solarin, right?
Yeah, the closest wolf is about 20 paces from you.
Okay, and now I'm 1 dagger short. I'm
favorite
glad I have
one.
1 extra, so I'm glad about that at least. But now I'm pretty upset. Now I got to go on an epic quest for a wolf to get a dagger back. This is gonna be great. I think I'm gonna kind of just go and try and persuade Erideth that this may be the only option we have is to attack these wolves.
Okay, yeah, give me a persuasion.
She's very upset, and I feel like I think more along the lines of normally me, I'd be like, "Don't be so upset," but Grayley's like, "This is getting in the way."
I just love how it's basically Telmar, no, but Erideth, yes.
So I guess I have to run to how far away is
You can just shout to her.
Okay, I'm gonna shout towards it
Yeah,
then.
if you're not physically doing something where you have to be in contact, if she can hear you, you can make the check.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm only running at him so that I can punch him when I get close.
I do have persuasion, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that, I guess.
All right.
It's a 4.
All right. So, Erideth, since the linked attribute to persuasion spirit, you get to make a spirit check to resist.
Do I get a bonus for having obligation major protect the land and the beasts?
No, but you get a bounty. Because you have been playing that hindrance.
That's always good. That's always.
Okay, so spirit or
Yeah, spirit.
I got a 5.
All right, that's good. All you need was a 4, so you're good. All right.
No, it's not the only way. They can talk. We can reason with them.
And finally, Solarin.
And
Finally.
trust me.
Learn, do something. It's a madhouse now.
I'm looking at there's an unconscious wolf nearby, correct?
There are 2 unconscious wolves and a dead wolf that are about 17 paces from you.
Yeah, we're really far from them.
And the shepherds are a safe distance away?
Yeah, the shepherds are pretty spooked, but they're like cowering and trying to hide by some trees and stuff. It looks like the other wolves have left.
I want to walk towards the unconscious wolves. I'm going to say, hey, Eredith, these aren't natural wolf creatures. They're talking. Maybe they're werewolves. As I head towards the unconscious ones. 17 paces.
So you could run or just move 6.
I guess I'll run.
Yeah, it literally says the encounter starts 150 feet away from the action, which I actually like. Most encounters are like, and it's on you.
And it's on you. I rolled a 3 for the run.
All right, cool. So you move 9 of the 17, so you're 8 paces away.
And then I'll cast empathy targeting one of the unconscious wolves. I want to get some answers from it. So I'll be doing it at a -2.
All right. What's the duration on empathy?
5.
All right. Now do note, before you cast that, it is unconscious. Like, it is knocked out for well longer than 5 rounds. You may want to hold that for when it wakes up and can talk. Because now, you have, I cast a bonus to talking to a sleeping person.
Well, my intention was to wake him up and get some answers before he runs off.
Oh, yeah. No,
Why would you talk to me?
They were knocked unconscious. They're probably unconscious for close to an hour.
But there is one that's still awake, right?
Yes, and running away.
Oh, so all the ones that are left are already unconscious?
Yeah. There were 3 left. 2 got knocked unconscious. 1 dead. All right. So, next round. Grady, 9 of hearts. Donovan, 2 of diamonds.
I am spending a betting on that one.
7 of diamonds. All right. Donovan, Jack of hearts.
There we go.
All right. Solaren, 10 of hearts. And the running away wolf, 4 of hearts.
He's in so much trouble.
All right. Donovan, he's about 6 paces from you. Diagonal.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh, lucky me.
He had to. You went 26 paces. He went 20 paces. That's a difference of 6. Because he was at first running towards his friends to try and help them.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna strap that shield on because I'm about to get ganged up on. And gonna run over towards the wolf. I'm gonna continue half swording, and I'm just gonna try and whack it.
All right.
Let's see. With a multi-action, I'll go ahead and wild attack as well.
Yeah, so it's just a -1.
Yeah.
What was? Oh yeah, I'm putting the shield on.
Let's see. 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That's a hit with a raise.
Wonderful.
Don't forget your wild attack +2 damage.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So this has been happening a lot, and I know we just did a really rough rundown of the rules, Grayley, but a wild attack, anytime you make a melee attack, you can choose to wild attack. You get +2 to hit, +2 damage, but you're vulnerable till your next turn, which means everything gets +2 against you. All
Okay,
right.
got it.
What'd you get for damage, Talmar?
That was a 16 of just whacking it in the back.
Talmar's gonna accidentally kill so many wolves.
Then you can use that as your advantage. I accidentally did it.
Cool. One of them, of the 4, one of them rolled a 5, 2 of them rolled 4s, and 1 rolled a 2. You've been getting so close to killing them. But he's unconscious. You get up, boom, and it's that horrible dog yelp.
And the hearts
followed by skidding, because this thing was running at a pace of 20, and you knocked it, so it just goes end over end over end into some bushes. Like, I don't even know if the sword is what knocked it out, or like it just knocked it off balance, and it just
Impact force.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, they're all unconscious. Which means I can
Great.
take the rest of these cards away and shuffle this.
And then the
back.
shield spin towards my ally. Oh god.
Say, Erdith, what do you do?
Turn into a talking wolf.
They're unconscious. They were knocked unconscious. But what do you guys want to do? You have 3 unconscious wolves. At least one of them can talk.
I think Rayleigh's just gonna watch the two of that's running towards Talmor and be like, well, better him, not me.
That's when Grayley decides to sit down cross-legged and pull some rations out and watch.
I'm sitting and thinking, but also I'm like, better not me and better him.
I'm like, how dare you?
As I'm walking towards the unconscious wolves, can I scratch my brain to think of some occult incidences of talking wolves?
Yeah, you can give me an occult roll.
At a 4.
A 4. So you're not sure what it would be. They weren't hybrids, so they weren't likely werewolves, but maybe it's a breed you haven't heard of. They could also be people who were cursed. They could be animals who were cursed or blessed. Spells like awaken exist. They could simply be awakened. There is definitely magic that could do this. These could have been people turned into wolves or wolves awakened.
I'll share that with Erdith. Maybe it'll make a difference.
She's got her hands on her hips. She's glaring at you.
Just okay. Hear me out. They were attacking people, and look, I'm gonna use the
They were
the palm.
eating sheep. The people attacked them.
I'm gonna use the pommel of the sword to roll one of them over. They're wearing armor.
Yeah, because they're smart. They're talking wolves.
Does that not set off any bells?
I think Grayley's probably going to approach after hearing the whole, the men were attacking them and kind of point towards them cowering and be like, really? Really? Is that what you believe is happening right now? Really?
As from the distance you hear, are they gone?
They had sticks.
Yes, to herd sheep, darling. That's what they do.
And to keep the wolves away.
I tried, Talmar. I tried.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. The thought is deeply appreciated. Look, I'm going to turn to the shepherds. How often does this happen? Have you ever have you lost this many sheep to them before? Or is what's going on?
One of the 2 shepherds comes and he has his hat in his hand and he's like, It's been a big problem, sir. We're actually going to go to a meeting today, but me and my boy had to move our herd. Wolves tore our fences down the other night.
Tore them down. How?
It's a wolf.
We came out, and just like many of our neighbors, our flocks have been getting picked off bit by bit, but 2 nights ago we came out and there was a large area of the fence missing. We found many of the boards. They were gnawed to pieces.
Do you often have your wolves talking in these parts?
Talking?
Yes.
They weren't right up on you, so they didn't hear the wolf talk. No.
I overheard these wolves saying speaking in the common tongue as we were trying to stop them.
1 sec, I got an NPC name. Okay, Feather Rock. So I'll just be like, I've never from behind him coming up. So I need obviously old enough to be an adult now, but probably an unwed son or helping his older father. Probably his early 20s. This younger man says, "Dad, Father, it sounds like what Featherlock said." No, that halfling, he's mad. Nobody believe. It's exactly what it's true. We've never heard, but one in the village has. You may want to talk to him.
Only one person has heard them talk.
At least who's been brave enough to say. Come to town saying the wolves are talking, you're considered mad.
Well, that's just silly.
Did you say his name was Feather Talk?
Feather Rock.
Feather Rock. Okay.
He's a little fellow, one of the halflings in town. He was.
Will this feather fellow be at the meeting, at the town meeting later?
Maybe if he can get down the stairs. He was wounded recently.
Erdith, do you have any veterinary skills? I want to recover one of these unconscious wolves and ask him who he is and what the hell's going on here.
So that'd be healing.
No.
Really, the druid doesn't have
Yes,
healing?
I do.
Okay. It's like, what?
Maybe Feather Rock is a healer.
Oh,
Yes,
when
let's
the healer-
strap one of the wolves to our backs and walk right to Feather. Excuse me, was this one of the wolves that you heard talking? Also, can you heal him?
Well, actually, do any of us have like rope or binding or anything like that?
I believe so. It's at least common enough, I'd say sure.
Yes. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and sling that off of whatever I'm packing it in, and start to like almost like hog tie the wolves up, because like we're gonna look up and better to bring all of them than just one of them. Let's see what we can get out of them.
Oh God, you were serious. We're going to take them with us.
Why don't we just tie
absolutely.
up one and put the other ones aside on the side of the field so they can run off and do their wolf thing when they wake up?
Well, by the sounds of it,
I agree with Talmar on that sense, though. If we're going to take one, we should take all, because if they wake up, they might cause more havoc if we don't understand them fully.
I think we should take them all.
We already know what you think, darling.
They're so soft.
I know.
well, then you
darling.
can be the one to carry them.
A D6 strength, it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Alright, cut to a bunch of wolves hog-tied.
So Laren's as skinny as his staff, so I don't think I can carry much.
All right.
My
The
bird
shepherd.
hurts for one of them.
Overhearing you guys, the shepherd. In fact, somebody give me a persuasion roll.
What are we trying to persuade him of?
Well, just your general demeanor. So
Are we all
figure out how yeah. I'll let everybody roll, and highest as long as no one crit fails.
Ooh, I got an 8.
Forget, I'm sorry. Do we just take the result of the one die?
Yeah, you just take the higher of the two.
I got a 5.
Okay,
I got a 5.
a 3.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like unsure of Talmar, but just
That's because, you know
Herman-
why though? It's because I've convinced them that the wolves are actually very nice people and that Talmar should never have killed that one.
yeah, if
And we're going to go get them some help.
maybe. Yeah, in fact, Herman the son will kind of like start getting on Eldrith's side of like, Father, maybe some of the people weren't dead. Maybe they're the wolves. And the father will kind of be like, that's even crazier. But reluctantly, with the back and forth, the father will just kind of stomp off, unbelieving, but not to the point of like, I'm gonna go tell the town you're bringing wolves. But instead, like, stomp off, and Herman will be like, if you follow me back to my farm, you can borrow my father's wagon.
Thanks. That's very kind of you. I'm sure they'll have a much more comfortable ride that way.
And it's basically like a big wheelbarrow.
How's your tracking skills in case we need it later?
That would be survival.
Decent. It's a D6.
Cool.
I'm a fantastic tracker.
I was gonna say, unless you have woodsman, then you're really good. No, maybe woodsman.
But I have Tal the Hawk.
I was gonna say you didn't use the hawk in battle.
Well, why would I? I wasn't bad.
True.
Well, she says the wolves are great.
You could have had the hawk like bugging Talmar.
Oh yeah, I could have sent the Hawk ahead to Harry Talmar.
Hindsight is always 20/20.
It is.
All right. So, I assume you guys, like, at least somebody stays back and watches the wolves while someone else gets the wagon, if you guys are getting the wagon.
I mean, I'll stay behind and watch the wolves then.
All right.
I'm gonna have Tal stay behind and watch you.
Tal was the one that hurt one, or that killed one.
No, not Talmar, the Hawk. My Hawk.
Oh, okay. Well then. My argument still stands. He was the one that killed it.
No, he's coming with me. I don't trust him around the wolves.
Okay, so you trust me a little bit more. Understand.
You lost your dagger, so I can trust you.
To be fair, she just got her dagger back because he took out the one that had it.
Oh, well, I didn't notice that, so I think you don't have your dagger.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
I also had a spare one, but nobody tell anybody.
Yeah. All right, so after about an hour or so, you guys get to the farm, quickly borrow the wagon, and head back, load the wolves up. Are you taking the wolves into town? The town that's like being besieged by wolves and is terrified of wolves right now?
No. No,
Where
don't
are we
hurt them.
gonna take them then?
Are we being led by the shepherds to the cart?
The shepherd's son, yes.
Shepherd's son. Young lad, what did you say your name was?
Herman.
Herman, do you have any place that we can store the animals?
Like a tool shed or
A barn, a pen,
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh boy.
At least it's a core skill now, and everyone has it.
Oh yeah. Ooh. That's a 5.
A 5, okay.
I'm going to cast empathy surreptitiously.
Nice, yeah. Give me a casting of empathy.
Cast it with a sneeze.
And I get a 7.
All right, you got a 7. I don't believe it has a raise equivalent.
It's +2 with a raise, so it only gives me a +1 on my persuasion.
Oh, okay. All right, so +1 up to the 6. So
What do you want from me?
all right. So that was
And I rolled a 12 total.
wow. Okay. My father would be furious if he found out about wolves in here. There's the
your father doesn't have to know.
There's the abandoned homestead about a half-mile east. The Millers, they none of them are around anymore, so probably hide them there.
What happened to the Millers?
They lost all of their flock. They just, by the time it was down to only 2 sheep, they just up and left. Rather than starving out for the winter.
So
Can't
was it the
make
wolves
money.
that took out the sheep?
Yes.
Is there anybody in town whose flock hasn't been attacked?
Not that I know of. People were getting right mad at me and my father because it's been a while since we suffered losses, but as you can see, we just got hit again, so.
You mentioned earlier that these wolves might be missing people?
Well, it's hard to keep track. Some of the families have just been up and moving, but you know how rumors in a town get. Wolves are attacking people, not showing up on their regular routines, not coming in the market to sell wares. They're not at their homes. I mean, some we know moved away, but others could have been in the night. They could have been lost in the woods. We try not to assume the worst.
Well, that would be disappointing if they were people.
If they were, I just don't know why they would be attacking the town they came from. It seems odd.
Maybe because they were angry at the people here. Because they weren't giving them any sheep.
It seems like it doesn't hold up.
There's some foul magic here. I'll thank the boy for his information. And let's get these wolves to a safe spot.
Now he'll, as you guys are leaving, he'll also kind of shout out because you rolled so high. He'll say, if you're worried about going into someone else's home, there is also the Monsters Cave.
Oh, that sounds more fun.
The Monsters Cave, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know how many people still talk about. Me and my friends know about when, we were much younger. The cave where the monster lives in, We all used to dare each other to go in, but none of us ever would. But that could be a place no one would look.
Has anyone ever seen this monster before?
Just rumors.
How far away is the monster cave?
About a mile north. It's in the woods.
I think we need a place where we can put these guys in a separate room from the rest of us so we can question them.
We could bring them to the cave. It sounds like there isn't actually anything in there.
I mean, do we really want to gamble about the beastie, though? There might be a beastie.
If there's any beastie, I can handle it.
Beasties, we should find them and collect them.
Sure, that's you.
As long as we don't end up accidentally feeding the wolf creatures to the beastie.
That's another important fact we should definitely put into consideration.
That would be horrible. They're helpless. Thanks to Tom.
Oh, they're not helpless, my dear. We just thought of that.
They are right now.
That is true. I will give you that point.
Well, that's why we have
full
them.
on having a dog dream.
Except its feet are all together, so it's got all 4 feet going like this at the same time.
Oh, he's running. How adorable.
That's a good sign. I was afraid there was permanent brain damage.
Came damn close.
Well, we have a couple of options. Then either we can explore this this little cave, see if there's anything of interest up there. Maybe gives us a place to store these things, or we can head into the town and start picking the brains of the civilians there. Maybe they'll have more information. We can attend the town meeting, speak to the little feather fellow that they were talking about. Maybe he'll have something to help us with.
I agree with that.
We can't bring these wolves into town with us.
No, that would
Then
definitely
let's-
cause panic.
Let's bring them up to the cave and take a look. See if it's safe to leave them for a little while.
Wolves.
If you wanted to come with us, you could even leave your hawk fellow here with them. Keep an eye out.
I could.
To
Yeah.
the cave it is, I suppose.
All right. So, is there any special way you guys are approaching the cave? Are you just marching on up in there?
Cautiously.
Shield out, sword up.
I'll have Tal scout ahead. Tal the Hawk.
All right.
I might need to give Tal the Hawk a different name because
There's also Talmar.
Talmar.
Take
Say
that.
his name.
Take that up with Richard Woolcock.
I'll call him Zadmar.
Zadmar. All right.
And the confusion shifts and it's just equations all around the head. Oh gosh.
Notice. Where'd my D10? There's my D10. Get his wild card bennies. Spend one of them. Get this out of the way. Alright, so get that done. That's him noticing. Let's roll hiding. Okay, so give me a notice roll from Talmar first.
Oh boy.
Eric the Hawk.
Ooh, buddy boy, that's a crit fail.
Oh, sorry,
Nice.
not Talmar, Tal. I'll keep that for Talmar for when I have you guys roll notice next.
Well, Zadmar the Falcon just pooped on him.
Alright,
Zadmar the Falcon.
so Zadmar, give me a notice roll for Zadmar.
Oh, I should probably actually find the stats.
We'll say it's a D4 plus 2,
Okay.
just for the sake of ease. It is not a wild card, so.
Let's see.
I got a 4. Oh, wait, that's a 4 on a D4. A 5 plus 2 is 7.
7. So, Zadmar comes back to you, and it lets you know something. Doesn't see anything on the way to the cave, but there's a fire outside the cave, some fencing outside the cave, like put up, and several wolves almost patrolling.
Ooh.
Well, this is interesting.
Well, I suppose it stands to reason that we shouldn't bring back these wolves then.
Yes, we're just bringing them right back into their territory, aren't we?
Or we could use them as bait,
We could bring them home.
maybe.
Well,
It could be a chance for parlay.
That's what I'm thinking. We have we could bring one as a token of goodwill.
as a token of goodwill. So, like, we go up to them and we're just like, hi, sorry we accidentally knocked out all of your wolf friends. We killed a few. Don't worry about that. But here's a wolf.
I love how it's bring one, so it's like, hi, not only did we fight them, we killed one, here's another. We do have 2 other hostages, though, in case this
Peace
doesn't go
offering.
well.
No, peace offering.
We have some hostages for you.
I'm not sure you understand how friendship works.
I don't think you understand
I'll
what
tell you about the magic of friendship.
a peace offering of your own kin. Enjoy.
If we approach with a parlay, we might actually be able to get them to sit down for a conversation. It seems like speaking to them, I suppose the diplomatic approach is an option. I'd much rather just deal with them, but have it your way.
How many
Speaking
are
to
there?
them,
I mean, weren't we going to talk to our new friends right here before we talk to the rest?
So you're suggesting we wait until the ones we have wake up and then speak with them first?
Yes. Especially Mr. Huggy.
Especially
can't tell them
Mr. Huggy.
They all just look like
That's a
wolves to me.
delightful name. I'm sure he'll love it. Make sure you tell him that name when he wakes up.
I start scratching his ears.
Mr. Huggy.
Good morning, Mr. Huggy. How are you today?
All right. So, are you guys taking unconscious wolves, or are you guys going to hold up and wait for these wolves to regain consciousness? And
Yeah,
if
let's-
so,
let's
where
hold
are
up
you
for-
holding up?
I
So
think the first thing we should do is retreat.
Yeah, let's head to the abandoned homestead for now.
Especially with all those wolves around there, it'd probably be safest. We don't want these ones knowing exactly where they are.
Yeah. All right. Everyone give me a notice roll as you're traveling. You don't need to, Talmar. You already crit failed yours.
I'm sorry, I'm forgetful. Do we roll both dice again or just one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you will roll your wild die for everything that isn't damage or running.
I got a 6 on one of them.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Tal.
is that on a
Yeah,
d6?
Yes.
Then keep it
It
rolling.
keeps going. Oh, and let's see, Char. I've got the raptor stats pulled up. They've got a D10 notice.
Oh,
Do they have anything giving them a +2?
yeah.
Like keen
I
No,
have-
no
sentence?
bonuses. Just
Okay.
just the D10.
I got 9.
9. All right. What did Tal
Well,
get?
then we got
Also, thanks, Donovan. Give yourself a Benny.
Oh, wonderful.
10. The hawk got 10.
On a D10?
No, a 6 and a 4 on the wild die.
Oh, the
Got
hawk
an
is
8 on a
not a
D10.
wild card.
Oh well, then he got an 8.
Okay. And what did Airdrith get?
I got. So I rolled that 10 on my wild die.
Nice. That's fine.
Here, and I got another 6 and a 7. So I got a 10.
Yay. All right. And what did Celerin get?
3.
3. All right. So Celerin won't notice it at all. Neither will Talmar. However, just because I like saying things like this sometimes, the thing that was hiding rolled a 14, so it got a raise on all of you.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
But I found some really tasty mushrooms,
What's its athletics?
Priorities.
and I share them with everybody.
All right.
And that's why I was distracted. It's
And I make like flower crowns for all the wolves.
All right, Talmar, give me an athletics roll. As you guys are walking, and these paths seem very overgrown in this area. Rolled a 3.
4.
A 4? All right, double check my stealth. I believe it's yeah. So you got with a raise. He has a 7. So everyone, give me a notice to listen. Except you, Talmar. You got ganked. You got grabbed.
Fantastic. I'm happy.
8. I was paying attention for one.
I got a 10.
Oh wow.
I got a 9, and Birdie got a 4.
All right, Birdie didn't hear it. However, everybody actually sees this happen as you guys are walking, and it's in almost a blink as big, furry, meaty hands lunge from the shadows, wrap around Talmar, and yank him in.
Whoop!
It
I'm
rolled a
guessing that's
17 athletics to grapple you. So
Meredith is like, "That's what you get."
Yes, and now what? He's got his just desserts, but now we got to do things about it.
and you catch silhouette of it like backing from the trees. You can act. We can go right into initiative, or you can just follow it because it doesn't seem to realize that you noticed it.
Since I have good stealth, I think I'll follow after, being all stealthy stealth.
All right.
Is he screaming for his life?
No, he got yanked, muffled back.
Oof.
It's a bugbear.
Bugbears. Do I roll the D8 for that?
He got ganked by a bugbear. All right. The thing is, bugbears are super stealthy as well. So stealth will help you not find or help you stay undetected. Is anyone, if Grail's like, I'm gonna follow it, and ducks in, is anyone following her?
Does it have animal intelligence though? Oh no, it's a bugbear, not a
bugbear. Yeah, you guys will get a pretty good silhouette. I'd let any of you guys make a common knowledge roll to see if you immediately realize it's a bugbear.
Would occult help? No, probably not.
Huh?
No. Common knowledge.
Oh, I got a 4. The
I
bugbear.
use survival instead.
Yeah, I'll let you use a survival with a +1.
Ooh. Then I got a 6.
Nice. Yeah, you realize it's a bugbear.
I picture myself grabbing my staff and following after. Is it dark here?
Yes, these are very shaded woods. They're incredibly overgrown.
All right, I'm going to use light on the end of my staff so that I can see what's going on.
All right, so this is actually going to be a dramatic task.
Ooh.
So what do you guys want your main course to be following? Now you can use all of the options, but do you want to primarily worry about being stealthy, or do you want to primarily worry about tracking? Because that will determine who the lead is.
Tracking,
yeah.
All right, so this is going to be 3 rounds. You need 4 successes. Since it's tracking, Eridith, you take lead. Graylee and Solaren will get to assist however you guys want. So, Graylee, 6 of clubs. Eridith, 9 of hearts. Solaren, 8 of hearts. Cool. I'm assuming you're going on hold for assist, right, Char?
Yeah.
All right, so Solaren, you said you want to cast light. This won't even be PowerPoint stuff. You can just give me a spellcasting roll as an assist roll this round.
Sure.
Is there any way I can try and wiggle my way free while as they're like following?
Yes, it is either athletics at -2 or strength at -4.
Yep, that was in the Discord earlier. Ooh, buddy.
The fact that vulnerable or distracted stacks up on it, so it's
Let's see. And if it's a grapple, actually, I think it gets either an athletics roll or a strength roll at -2 to shake me as well.
Yep.
So with the -2, I got a 6.
Cool. So it'll get that opposed. It got a 7. All right, but yeah, so we'll run that each round too. So 3 of diamond.
I got a 6, but I'm going to Benny it, see if I can go for the raise.
I'm going to say 6 gives a +1. If you get a raise, you give a +2.
I got an 8 plus 5 is 13.
Nice. Support does not give more than a +2, but you give a +2 to Eridith. Graylee, you're the sneaky one. You can help using your knowledge of stealth keep everyone quiet. So you get to make a stealth roll. If you roll a 4, you'll give a +1 to the main roll. If you roll an 8, you give a +2.
Okay. And do I the wild die or no?
Yes.
Okay. I got a 2 on my 8, so I think I'm going to re-roll that with a Benny.
All right.
So I got a 7 on the D8 and 2 on the D6.
Okay, cool. You're still given a +1. Eridith, you get to roll a survival with a total of +3. However, bugbears are hard to track, so it's at a -2 for the difficulty of the dramatic task. So total survival +1. That's you, Shar.
Oh no, don't leave me.
I know you have your own bugbear. I get it. Imagine if
Hey, I think that
bugbears.
cat's got some armor on its belly.
Imagine if bugbears just look like fat bipedal, like Maine Coon cats.
That'd be amazing. I would love that.
Never fight them.
It would
I
make
would never
so
fight
much
them.
sense for how they actually act, though.
It's just like, no.
You know, they're
Just
coming by the
devastating
palm
you.
ears, going through the woods. But yeah, so
Okay,
survival
so-
plus 1.
This is survival.
Yep.
I don't think I have anything useful.
It's fine. You're getting a plus 1. So
What if I shapeshift into like a what's good at tracking in the Beastie book?
Ooh.
As far as I
Bloodhound.
know, I don't think any of them actually have the survival skill. I might be wrong on that.
But you do get to keep your skills when you shapeshift.
Yeah, so like if I shapeshift into say
I'm gonna check the dog because the dogs are the best. Wow, dogs don't have keen senses anymore. Nothing has keen senses anymore.
Basset Hound, take him down in pace and then give him a +2 in smelling.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, bring him down to a 6 pace and give him +2 tracking,
yeah.
like notice and survival tracking. So
That's right.
yeah, first round's going to be multi-actioned. So because you're having to change real fast to keep on its tail. So
Okay.
first, I need you to do your casting skill.
Actually, can I turn into a talking wolf? Because that seems appropriate. And they're really good at, and it's just 1 extra PowerPoint to add speech.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. So if you want to spend the PowerPoint to add speech, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to turn into a talking wolf. And I'm going to be like, look, armor. And then
This is gonna go great, guys.
and then wolves are very good at tracking. And I'll just
That's
you
fine.
know,
That's
do the tracking.
all right. Yeah. So first, give me a casting roll at -2. Since you're multi-actioning this round.
Oh. I got a 7, -2 is 5.
Cool. So you successfully turned into the wolf. We'll just use the Basset Hound stat. So that's giving you a +2, which will cancel out the multi-action penalty right now. So it's still survival +1 for this round, but it'll help in the
Cool.
next rounds.
Now my survival is where to go. To D6.
Sorry, I need to check something. I will be right back.
No problem.
I got a 5.
Total of 5. All right. That's 1 success. Only one
Oh
of
wait,
these,
plus all the help stuff.
which is just +1. Right.
Oh yeah, 1 success.
Because you have difficulty modifiers and stuff stacking.
Oh right.
You have a Benny?
That's fine. She has 2 more chances to get a raise. And next
Okay.
round, she won't multi-action.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till next round to do Benny's.
Sweet.
Now, any round, she could get a club
Which I can Benny.
to get a new card.
Or a crit fail.
Yeah. All right.
Which is hilarious.
Tina, 5 of clubs. Devin, 3 of hearts. 5 of spades. 6. All right, cool. So first, Donovan, give me your escape attempt. We'll assume everyone's on hold till Donovan tries to escape.
That's a 3.
Oh, okay. I don't have to worry.
I was about to say, did I miss anything? But I guess I didn't.
All right. Hina, give me your stealth.
Roll a stealth again.
Yep. It's a 3-round
like,
dramatic task.
Kalmar doesn't know that I'm the wolf. Just for the record.
I got
That's
a
fine.
4 on the D8 and a 6 on the D6.
Keep that D6 rolling. Roll it again.
Another 6 on the D6.
Oh, keep it rolling. I mean, it really doesn't matter now, but higher numbers are fun.
And then a 4.
All right,
So-
so 16. You give a +2. Celerin, we'll assume you've already lit the way now, so what else do you want to do to try and help?
Jeez. I guess I could empathize with Aerdith to try to support.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could give advice on how to track.
You can honestly
Let's
give
encourage
moral
me or
support.
whatever. Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
said you can use persuasion for support
You
roles.
can't do
So
it.
you can always do something to help.
Could
All
I
right,
admire
I
my
will-
snake fur?
For this round, I'm actually just going to do the empathy thing, and then next round I'll
Okay.
support her, and hopefully I'll get a nice
Big
+2.
bonus. Yeah, so just give the rule for empathy this round.
6.
Cool. So you'll get a
7.
+2 next round.
Almost a roll.
Oh, 7. Ah, damn. +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll Benny it to see if I can get the raise.
Yeah.
And the fates have denied me.
Oh,
A 3 and a 4. So
Okay. All right.
stick
So, Aerdith, you're getting a +1 from Hina. You're getting a +2 for Basset Hound Nose. It's a
I got
-2.
+2 from Grayling.
+2.
Yeah. Oh, +2. That is right. Sorry. Yeah. So
That's okay.
Graylee's giving you a +2. Your shape is giving you a +2. So that's a +4. The difficulty is a -2. So roll with a +2.
Yay! I got a 7, and so I'm gonna Benny it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's not
Damn bear.
present. Ugh. I got another 7. How many bennies can I spend?
You can spend as many bennies as you want.
All right.
How many bennies will we spend at the end of this?
Now that's a 6. All right. I'm just gonna stick with the 7.
I was gonna say that's counting your +2 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could get in like a 4 and a 5.
Gotcha.
we got to get you a raise next time.
All right. Last round. I actually have grown to really like the 3-round dramatic task. All right. Graylee, 7 of diamonds. Donovan, 7 of clubs. Aerdith, 8 of diamonds. And Celerin, 9 of spades. All right, so Char did not get clubs. That's the main thing we're dealing for right now. Donovan, roll to escape.
You can do it.
It's a bugbear.
With the -2, that is a 7.
All right. All right, Bugbear.
Oh.
It rolled a 9.
So close.
I feel that right here in my heart.
All right. Graylee, you get 1 more stealth check to assist.
Yep.
I mean, if you come up with other things, but as you said, you're really good at stealth, so...
Yeah, my stealth is my highest. And I mean, my thievery is also good, but I don't know how that'll help us in
Yeah.
this.
If you can come up with it, but...
I steal from the darkness! I don't know.
I stole you the darkness.
Yeah.
I got a 4 on the D8 and a 4 on the D6.
So 4. That's still giving a +1.
Okay.
All right. Celerin, persuasion, and you have empathy, so you got that +1.
Got a +1. Give her some moral support. Got a total of 6. It's worth a Benny.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it. The 4 keeps going. 5, 6. It looks like destiny is a
So
6.
just
Only the 6.
here's what's really tough. You have a total. Oh no, you have +2 between the two of them. You have your form, which is giving you a +2. Difficulty -2, so you have a total of a +2. You need an 8, or you lose the bugbear this round. This is your
You
last
can
round.
do it.
Then that means keeping your tail on it. You can eventually hunt it down, but then it'll have some alone time with Talmer.
It's all about cuddling time. That's all it is.
Does she get a bonus for aerial support from Zadmar?
Yeah.
You could have Zadmar give a support roll. And just have
Yeah.
it roll notice.
I'll have him roll notice.
Yeah, so just a flat D10, no wild die.
Nope.
Nope. Damn.
He's like, mouse!
He's a bad hawk.
Zalmar, give me aerial support. It flies to the cave again.
And he's like,
Meanwhile, in Graylee's mind, I thought we stole that bird for a better reason.
I got 3. This is your remaining lifeline here, Telmar.
Oh.
See, here's the thing, Char. When you hold up a bunch of D6s with 1s in Savage Worlds, we all get real nervous.
But the 6s were towards me.
True.
All right, so what do I have? A +2? Or is it even?
+2.
I've got a +2, so that was a 6.
So that's 8.
That's an 8.
No, I had a.
Oh.
It was 6 with the 2 added.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Come on.
Another 4 +2.
Why were we so honest? Dang it.
Ah, wait, I got double 6s. Hold on.
Oh, that's better.
And a 5, so that's 11. And a 3 is 14, 15, 16.
Oh, nice.
Take that, bugbear.
You rolled so well on the final roll. Not only do you get him there, it looks like the bugbear has a camp set up. You can ambush the bugbear.
Okay,
You can
So-
swing around and get ahead of it and ambush it if you want.
so I want to swing around and get ahead of it so that only Telmar can see me.
Oh, this is already turning into something bad.
Yes.
And as I leap upon the bugbear, I want to scream vengeance.
All right. Again, you rolled
Oh
so
my
well.
God.
I'm gonna give you the drop, so you get +4. Do you wild attack?
Oh yeah, but it's actually on the bugbear, not on
Yeah.
not on Telmar.
All right. So
You just scare Telmar into thinking it's on him.
so
And then
then,
he's just like, ah!
so
Oh.
then here's the big question. You have a total between wild attack and the drop, you have +6. Do you want to go for a cold shot to the vitals?
Yeah, like the throat.
It's -4, but it's an extra +4 damage. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a total of +2. So just make a fighting roll +2.
So what does a basset hound do for fighting?
Fighting. All right, yeah, hold on. Let me pull up the dog.
I think it's
Thought
D6.
about that.
I think it's
Yeah, theirs is
it
a
might be its
D6.
strength.
So it's either D6 or you're fighting, whichever's better.
Okay, let's see. Mine's a D6 also, so
Yeah.
should have gone with a standard wolf. It's probably better.
Nope, it's still a D6.
Is it really?
Yeah.
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 Well, let's see. 6. I got a 9 plus whatever.
2. So that's an 11. That's a race.
Yes.
All right, so your bite.
So I'm like hanging on to his shoulders, like with my paws, and I'm just like tearing at his
I
throat.
was gonna say you got his throat. So your bite.
And I'm making sure it sprays all over Telmar.
All right, so your strength is a D6. Your teeth deal a D4. You got a raise, so you have another D6. So you have 2 D6 plus a D4 plus 10. 4 from drop, 4 from vitals, 2 from wild.
This is giving me flashbacks. Somebody's gonna have to replace my actress.
Oh no, you missed it, John. When she was in the Savage Power Rangers, she annihilated the villain so horribly, and she was the aspect of horror movies that we just ruled when it cut back from commercial, they replaced her actress. Because she just went at the thing with a chainsaw, which was like her signature item, and it was terrifying.
And so, like, when she came back, she not only was a different actress, but she was a different aspect. So she went from the aspect of horror to the aspect of, like, adventure.
Yeah. Just like, no, it's not horror.
It's still the Yellow Ranger.
It's still
And
the-
nobody noticed.
Of course, it's the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, the Yellow Ranger ended up with the aspect of horror, Evil Dead chainsaw hand named Splatterhouse.
Because of course.
It was a fun game.
That sounds like a blast.
So I did 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 10,
22.
22.
Right. Well, it has a toughness of 12.
Oof.
So you dealt 2 wounds to it.
Ooh, fancy.
And I'm not going to soak those. 'Cause now, actually, Celerin and Grelly, you guys also can act in the ambush.
I think my mission is to try and get Talmar out of that situation. So maybe kind of move and like, kind of pull him out of there.
Yeah. Now I do believe, Donovan, you probably know this. If the person grappling you shaken, the grapple's lost, right?
Rules is written no, but I think that's dumb. I have it so that they
God.
make a spirit roll at -2 if they're shaken to see if
Okay.
they let go.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That's okay. I thought they just dropped.
They used to, and then they removed that in between Flesh Gordon and Swade.
That's weird.
I agree. It is weird.
You know what?
But I guess maybe if you're shaken, you just like lock up.
Here's the thing. Why should I spend a Benny to do that when I can just spend a Benny to go, yeah, he has the wounds, but he's not shaken?
Ah.
I guess it's the same effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he also just isn't shaken, so double shaken won't wound him.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
All
All right, I'm going to try to do I'm going to unleash my neon color storm in the bugbear's face.
All right.
It's quickly becoming my favorite spell.
Stun is so insane in this game.
It's
It
really
is
good.
ridiculous.
And the stun power where it's just, oh, make a save or you're stunned.
I'll Benny the Sixth.
Okay, yeah, he is wounded, so it is
Nice.
actually going to be harder for him to resist, but...
It is a bugbear. I already spent the Benny. Yeah, we'll stick with the 6.
Alright, so just a flat vigor roll, but he has 2 wounds. Well, time to spend a Benny. I rolled a 5, so it's a 3. Alright, and then I rolled an 11, so...
Ooh.
Because he has a D12 vigor.
That's just rude.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. I just reskinned a Minotaur and took his axe away.
Well then.
Because they gave Minotaurs a D8 stealth.
Yeah, makes sense.
Take
Makes
away
sense.
the axe, give him woodsman. That makes for a very scary bugbear. All right, Grayly. Anything
Yeah,
you want to do?
I'm gonna try and assist Talmar and get him out of there because I
Alright.
know I'm not probably strong enough to attack it on my own.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you want to assist?
I'm probably gonna try to just pull him out from underneath.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Okay. I rolled a 6 on one of my d6s, so I'm gonna keep rolling.
Woot,
Another 6,
woot.
and then a 1. So
13. Rules as written,
Fantastic.
you can't give more than a +2. I'm going to allow the +3. Because you guys
Oh,
know
okay.
that
Thank you.
spot. All right. Also, because now initiative is being dealt.
Oh no!
All right.
I want Ernest to
Really?
remember that I did not attack the bugbear.
Rayleigh gets a 6. Talmar.
Because you don't
Everybody
have your
take a
dagger.
Benny. Because Talmar
Yeah,
just
that's
got a
why.
Joker.
That's totally why.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a penny. Yes.
All right.
Jokers.
Erdith, you get a 2.
That's all right. I'm satisfied.
And Salarin, you get a 9. The Bugbear gets an Ace of Diamonds.
Ooh.
So
Yikes.
here's the rough thing, though. Talmar, you have to use your action to break free.
I do.
Since you're entangled, it's the only action you can make.
Yep. So, but if I get a raise, that means I'm out. So
Yes.
I get a +3 to try and just completely squeeze out of this thing.
Plus your +2 from Joker.
That was with a +2,
Oh, remember, Hina was giving you a +3.
which is where the +3 comes from, because it's at a
minus
-2 because I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Math.
That is an 8.
Do you want to stick with it before I roll? He is wounded
I will spend one.
now. I was going to say, he is wounded now. So he is going to take
This is
a
a
penalty.
good time to get out. Yep, that's an 8.
Alright. He crit failed.
Yes!
Nice.
So I will actually say, not only does he get out, but he's vulnerable for the round.
Ooh.
And you got the raise. Okay, I count a crit fail as a 0.
I'm free, so yeah, I just like guess so I'm getting like pulled down by my feet or something, so I'm just gonna like headbutt back into it and then just like push myself free.
Nice. All right. With that gone, next up, the Bugbear. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do they all attack the one that loves
Oh, boy.
nature? Spins around with all these. He's being ganged up. And goes.
Well,
and
animals would never attack me.
Yeah, it's all because they don't have animal intelligence. So, Erdith, you get attacked with a wild attack.
Because animals are the right amount of intelligent.
Fighting D10.
I think they're intelligent.
Wild attack will cancel out the wounds. Does a 4 hit your parry? I doubt it. I think you said you had a D6 parry, so that'd be a 5.
She did wild attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did wild attack.
But
So,
I have a 7 parry.
oh, so -2 would be a 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I spend a Benny.
7 parry.
6. I got a
10. So 7 -2 is a 5. He just rolled a 10.
ouch.
He's unarmed. However, he wild attacks, so he gets +2 damage, and his strength is a D12 +3.
Wild attacks. What?
So this is D12 plus a D6 for the raise +5. Okay. 15, 21, 25 damage, Erdith.
Ow.
I got a 7 toughness. I would like to say some of that.
12?
Yep.
No. 7 plus
25 minus 7 is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's 18.
Oh no, that's 4 wounds.
Yeah, that's 4 wounds.
Ooh.
So you have to
Yeah.
soak. You have to soak at least 1 wound, or you're out immediately.
Can I soak more than 1 wound?
Yes. Basic. You spend
Just
a
by
Benny,
getting
make your
raises,
vigor
or-
roll. So the thing is, you spend a Benny, make a vigor roll. If you get a 4, you soak a wound. If you get an 8, you soak 2 wounds. 12, 3, so on, so on. You can spend Bennies to re-roll, but you only get 1 soak roll. So whatever
Okay.
your best soak roll is.
Spent so many bennies trying to save you.
And it just walloped you.
It did. What I get for trying to save you.
That's actually the good thing.
That's just how life goes.
Just be happy it didn't decide to like crush Donovan as an action every round.
Ooh, I love D12 plus
I
3
got a
strike
4,
damage.
which would still like 1.
Yeah, which would leave you at 3 wounds, which means you wouldn't be unconscious, but you'd be badly wounded.
And then Telmar would feel really bad. So I'm going to do that.
Nice. Yeah, so you have 3 wounds. You have -3 to everything you do now. But your bird doesn't have penalties to things it does.
So I just like fly across the clearing and like hit this tree. And I'm like,
The tree, like, cracks and bends.
oh, and I'm like, oh, is Telmar okay?
You also only have dog form for 1 more round after this, because it lasts 5 rounds. Alright. So it's done. Next up is John with Solaren.
Talmar is free,
Yes.
and Erdith just got her butt kicked.
Yeah, you just saw how hard this thing hits.
Oh, man.
It hits
an
like a bull
understatement.
charging with its fist.
And it's got a crazy vigor. So stun is not going to do much against it.
It's gonna be tough, but it is wounded. I mean, if you stun it, it's game.
Maybe like some helping each other kind of
Yeah.
stuff might work best.
If
All
we
right.
team up, we can do it together, guys.
I wish there was
It
a
is still
super
vulnerable.
stun.
I feel like it was Captain Planet with like Mati and the Power of Heart, and he just got walloped out of frame.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
We can do it, every.
Well, I'm going to heroically step in front of Erdith in case the bugbear decides to try to finish her off, and spin around and try my neon color storm one more time.
Alright.
Paint its face with colors of yellow and orange and green. Oh, and a 4 isn't very impressive. You're costing me a lot of bennies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it has to roll at a -2, this is actually gonna be pretty rough.
6 on the D6. Plus 2 is 8.
Alright, so
Gives
this
me
is rolling at a -4 total.
Nice.
But if it rolls an 11,
Ooh.
Oh!
sorry.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
It was a gamble.
He's
Big boy.
Alright, so with that down, we now have Grayley.
Oh boy,
Come on, Grayley, you can do it.
I'm such a squishy, guys.
Don't worry, in Savage Worlds, everyone's squishy. You never,
that's
Yeah, that's true.
you never gain hit points because it's a wound system. So like you're squishy at 0 XP as you are at 50.
I mean, yeah. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess. How close am I to the bugbear?
You did attack it, so I would assume.
I did not attack it. I just pulled
Oh
him.
no,
I
you
was,
went to pull him off. I will say you're within melee range if you want to be.
if I want to be. is the
Just
question.
like we know, Solaren
You can try and throw a
got,
thing.
yeah, Solaren got between it and Erdith, so Solaren is in melee, so you get +1 to hit him for gang up.
All right. I guess I'll try with my short sword.
You could probably do a multi-action and hide afterwards because you're super.
Ooh,
sneaky.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I have forgot about multi-action, so yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. All right, so that's a -2 to both of them.
Okay.
Do you want to wild attack? If you wild attack, you will become vulnerable. The big thing to note with vulnerable is +2 to all things. So if you go to hide, he'll also get +2 on his opposed roll.
I think thinking like Grayley, she's being overly cautious now because she's seen this guy, so she's gonna be like, no, wild attack. She's gonna be like, she's gonna think this through. So yeah, I'll just do a normal attack. So what do I roll again?
So you'll roll your fighting at a total of -1.
Okay.
And
So
don't
that's a
forget
D6.
your wild die.
Okay, thank you.
Grab a drink,
Of
I'll be right
course.
I got a 4 and a 2, so I think I'm gonna spend a Benny. Try and reroll.
Since he wild attack, you are looking for a 5. Is the magic number right now.
Okay.
You do get a +1, I think, for the gang up as well.
Yeah, I count. She has -2 for multi-action, +1, so
Gotcha.
-1.
So, okay.
I'm
Nope,
waiting for
didn't do it.
Talmar with his like weapon expertise to just come in and just.
That's the hope.
That is.
That's
the-
why I freed him, because
Alright.
I'm like, if anybody to take down this bugbear, it's probably gonna be
So
him.
you swung, you missed. He's actually incredibly agile. But
Okay,
you do get
so
the
I'm gonna take the
multi-action.
action. right
You
away.
can hide. He gets to oppose with notice after you choose what your final roll for hiding is.
Okay, so would I roll stealth for that, or is there
Yes.
actually a hiding thing?
No, it's stealth.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, unless you have some kind of edge or something that applies.
I do not. I rolled an 8 on my D8.
Keep going.
Okay, keep going. Good, because he has a D10 notice. So
It's a 1 on the second one, so it's a 9.
-2, so a 7.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 4. You didn't
Ooh.
succeed with
So
the
next
raise.
time you should
He's
have an
like-
advantage to hitting him because you've got the drop.
Uh-huh.
Because you're hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are now hidden.
Great. Thank God.
Yeah, I'll say
Just
it's
like-
the
I don't know
equivalent of
what
a test. It wouldn't
really
be.
praying to, but
It
really
wouldn't
praying
be
to it right now.
the drop, but I'd say for her, it's the equivalent of being vulnerable. So +2, so
Okay.
like half.
okay.
But only vulnerable to you because you're hidden. But
Right.
yeah, basically you go to attack him. He dodges, very nimble, but by the time he gets back, looks around, you're gone.
I'm like, out.
Nope. All right. So Graylee, 10 of diamonds. Talmar, 3 of clubs. Erdith, King of clubs. Celerin, Queen of diamonds. He got a 6 of clubs.
Nice.
I'm
Talmar.
gonna Benny for a new card.
All right. 8 of hearts.
Much better.
All right, Shar, you get to go first. Give me a spirit roll to unshake.
Oh.
It's -3.
Yep.
Or a Benny.
Yeah, or a Benny.
No, I'm not spending bennies.
Cool.
Beginning of game. Spend all the bennies. End of game.
Yeah, there's like whole contingencies for going to town and everything.
I got a 1. I mean, not a natural 1, but a 4 -3.
So you're shaken. You can't do anything unless you spend a Benny to unshake.
Yeah.
You can do
You can
free
talk.
action.
Yeah, you can do free action, so you can talk, you can
You can move a
move,
little.
you can now run, you can take cover, but you can't like take the hide action.
Does that
I'm gonna like
also reduce the pace as well?
Do
The wounds
wounds
do.
reduce pace still?
Yep.
probably
Wounds
running.
reduce pace, and it also reduces your running die as well. But because you're a Basset Hound right now, I think, so that means your pace is
10.
now down to 3, but you still have a D10 running.
Yeah.
Being Basset Hound.
I'm a wolfhound, thanks.
Very important.
I'm gonna like dramatically limp away.
Maybe I can play the sympathy card here.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use my. Oh no, I can't make any actions.
Nope.
So
And this is the end of the 5th round since you cast the spell, so you're dramatically limping away as you begin morphing back into your normal form.
Ooh.
Big oof.
Alright. John.
So I can't I can have Tail do stuff though, right?
Yes,
hawk.
that is true. You can have Tal do anything. Is there anything you want him to do?
I want him to try to distract the bugbear.
Okay, yeah. So probably easiest would be athletics because that's its ability to fly.
Yeah, which is
D8.
D8. Thank you.
Now, one thing to note that Tal can do is Tal can give you moral support too, which could be a support roll to give you a bonus to unshake.
No, that's okay. I'm fine. With
I know. I'm just letting you, like, long term. If you're ever in a
I'm
bind.
okay with being shooketh.
Ooh,
Cool. I hope it's good.
Dadmar the Talhawk did good.
What do you do?
Oh, wait, no wild die.
No wild die.
Still did pretty good. Got a 5.
Oh, that's not better than a 13.
Oh.
I was like,
goodness.
oh, I hope they ace. I hope it, like, super aces.
Oh.
Oh, no, sorry, not a 13. He's wounded. An 11.
That matters.
All right, John.
Well, would have been if he'd gotten a wild die.
Lot shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
I'm gonna do a 5-point illusion, and what I'm gonna do is summon I like the word storm, but it's gonna be a hailstorm of butterflies coming down out of the trees, and they're gonna harry this bugbear, trying to render him vulnerable to my the attacks of my companions.
Nice, yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, man.
And it's 5 points because it's got sound and it's strong.
Yeah.
So you'll get a -2 already to disbelieve it, and maybe a -4 if I get a raise.
Nice. And this is smarts, correct?
Yep.
Hey, you finally
It's,
found his weakness. It's only a d6.
And I got a 6 and a 3, a 9 for my casting.
So -4. Plus his wound, so -6 on this d6.
So he's spinning around
Okay.
trying to avoid
So
the
if he
butterfly.
fails, what's up with it?
I'm trying to make him vulnerable to their attacks.
Okay. Yeah, he's vulnerable. He
Wait,
is
what did you make an illusion of?
Butterflies.
Butterflies. Butterflies.
Only the best kind.
All right.
I'm loving these spells, by the way.
Thanks.
Grayley, you're up.
I can hold action, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go
I'm
on
gonna-
hold.
I'm gonna go on hold since I'm so well hidden.
Yeah. So the trick is with hold, since we haven't really covered it, you can come off hold at any time, including in the middle of other people's turns. If you're
Okay.
interrupting, it's an opposed athletics check. If you succeed,
Okay.
you interrupt. If you fail, they finish their turn, then you go.
Okay.
Also, since you're on hold, I don't deal you in if you're on hold at the end of the round. You're just start on hold, and you stay on hold till.
Okay.
All right, Talmar.
So I'm basically still on the ground because I just got like kind of like slide out of that. So I'm gonna just roll up, pull up to my feet, pull the sword out. Took you guys long enough, and I'm gonna go in for 3 strikes. Ooh. It's okay.
As plaster falls.
3 strikes.
That was
And
a good
because
sound effect. How did you do that?
magic. Three strikes. Wild attack. He's vulnerable. So this is a
+4
And
wash.
and with the gang up bonus and my trademark weapon is a total of +2.
Nice. Yeah, because Grayley's hidden.
You I freed him for a reason.
Let's see. That's 13 on the first one.
Raise.
Let's see. With the +2 damage, that is 14.
Ooh, okay. One set. Oh, that shakes him. Was that counting the raise damage too?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Second one with a +2 is a 7.
All right. That is a hit. Also, don't forget your +1 damage for trademark weapon.
It doesn't do damage. It's just a hit and a parry.
Oh, it's hit and parry now. That's right.
Let's see. With the +2, ooh, that's only a 9.
Nope.
And then the last one. 7 again.
Hit.
+2. Oh, I'm gonna Benny that damage. I don't like that. That was worse. Let's see. I'll go for one more. There we go. That's it. Let's see. So that's 16, 26.
There we go. All right. So 26 is 14 above. He
Yep.
needs to soak 2 of these wounds, or he's down. I have 3 bennies.
Let's go.
Let's
I have a
see.
D12 vigor, but it's at a -2. So, Benny. I got it.
Uh-oh.
It's a 12 and a 6.
Oh,
Ah!
Aggressive.
I really thought this was gonna be like when he goes down and I gotta burn all the bennies. Nah, he's fine. He's
Oof.
cool. He just soaked them all. I mean, I get to re-roll both of these, so I mean, he rolled a 22 to soak. He then rolled a 10 on that D12.
Oh boy, I'm vulnerable. This is bad.
This is real bad. All right, and finally, Erdith.
I'm like, look out, Talmar.
Yeah, give me a spirit roll to unshake at a -3.
I got a 2.
Okay, no. And is your bird doing anything?
My bird is going to, wait, he's like distracted already?
He is vulnerable, but you could
He's
distract
vulnerable.
him, which will give him a -2 to everything he does.
I'll
And
do
he
that.
is shaken, so that would give him a -2 to unshake.
Yeah. Do that.
All right, yeah.
Go get him, Zadmar.
So do his athletics, and you get a +2.
Oh. Then I got a 4.
Oh, damn. You got a 7. Oh, no. -5. Ugh.
Oh, well, I'm going to spend a Benny
All right, yeah.
because he's a good birdie. Get him, birdie. Ha, got a 6. +2, which is an 8.
Nice. That's not with a raise, but double shaking wouldn't matter in this sense anyways, but he is distracted and vulnerable.
I think I'm
Grayling.
gonna jump at that point.
All right.
Yeah.
Foom.
yes.
And you're jumping in from stealth, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You get
Yep.
So I'm
plus
gonna
2.
attack with my short sword.
Yep. You get +2 to hit him. Do you want to wild attack?
Yes, I do.
Are you going for a cold shot? So, no cold shot. It's a hit. -2, you can go for limbs, arms, or legs. He's not holding anything, so disarming's not a big deal, but you could knock him over.
You could
Or-
literally disarm him.
Yeah. Or you could cold shot for head or vitals, which is a -4, but deals +4 damage. You currently have a +4.
Does she have a gang up bonus from?
She's getting a +2 gang up bonus on top of that. So you have a +6 right now.
So you have a +2 to hit overall if you did the -4.
And a bonus of damage.
Yeah. And
Bonus
do
to-
+4 damage, and since she's wild attacking, +2, so +6 damage.
I think I'm gonna go for the cold shot.
Okay.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Headshot.
Alright, so that's a D6. Okay. It would help if I didn't drop the dice. Hold on one second.
Oh god, it seems like me.
Had to roll all the way off camera. Sorry.
It's not a one-shot Wednesday until things are flying all over.
Great.
Oh, of course.
So I'm gonna spend a Benny to reroll.
All right.
I got a 6 on one of them.
Yes.
Ooh.
So that's 5. So 11.
11.
I forget. Do I add the wild die or no?
It's the higher
No
of the
adding.
2.
Okay, gotcha. So 11.
That's a hit with a raise. So you do your strength, which I think's a D6.
Yes.
You do a D4. Hitting
Yes.
with a raise does another D6, and then you'll add 6 damage on top of that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
To be fair, he has 12 toughness, so
Yeah, you need
Yes,
everything you
yes,
can
yes.
get.
If I spend the Benny, do I reroll everything or just one dice?
all the damage.
I'm gonna reroll because it's bad.
Ooh.
The plus side is you can't crit fail damage, so
That's good. It wasn't anywhere near that bad. I promise you that one. That got worse. I'm gonna spend another penny. Can I go ahead and that? I just take the better result.
Yes.
Yeah.
You keep the better one.
Yeah.
The better one.
Yep.
Okay, so that was it was a 4 and a 3 on my d6s, and then a 1 on my d4.
Okay.
8, that's 12?
8
With the +4. Or plus
Plus
6, actually,
plus
so that's 14.
plus
14. So that would shake him, but he's already shaken, so that will wound him.
Ooh.
But I do got bennies. No, you know what? These are pool bennies. I'm going to save these for the wolves, because that was the actual adventure. So that's his third wound. He's not...
I've been spending pennies on all this stuff.
He is in the written adventure.
We're whittling him down.
All right, he's at 3 wounds.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm very proud of myself.
He is horribly wounded. All right. Graylee got a 7. Talmar got a 4. Erdith got a 7. John Sellerin got a 2. And the bugbear got a queen.
Keeping the butterflies going.
So does anyone want to spend a penny for a new card? He is shaken. And he has to
What was
roll.
mine again? I'm sorry.
You got a 7.
I'm good with mine. I'll keep it.
Okay, so with the queen, spirit.
So he's shaken and distracted.
Oh, he
And
is
wounded.
distracted. Yeah, so this is a total -5.
Yeah, he's distracted and vulnerable.
All right,
And
And
he
just very
failed.
sad.
He failed. He's still shaken. So next up, hearts beats diamonds. So Shar, you're up.
I'm gonna have my birdie. Just kind of poop on him.
Hey,
Oh.
bird.
Right in the
What-
wound.
Roll for
Keep that
shame.
distraction going.
I don't think that the bird can do more than 12 damage in it.
No, it can.
It can.
It can ace, I guess.
It can.
Yeah, it can.
A good ace, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll try and have him attack.
Extras don't deal any less damage.
That's true.
True, yeah.
I mean, he has talons, which are at least a D4.
Yep, so fighting of D6, and he's got like a +3 gang up right now, I think. And is it still vulnerable? It's the end
It
of
is
his turn.
still vulnerable. Oh no,
Okay.
he ended his turn. So
Oh,
distracted and vulnerable are gone.
well then I will. Which one's the one that makes it easier to hit him?
Vulnerable.
I'm gonna do that with birdie
Okay. Yeah. So give me the athletics.
because his athletics is better than his fighting, and that'll help everybody else hit him.
All right. Yeah. Give me an athletics roll. You get a 4, you succeed.
I got a 6.
Cool. You succeed with a raise because he got a -1.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah. Oh no, double shaken doesn't do anything from that. But either he's shaken, he's vulnerable. All right. Next up, Graylee.
I guess I'm gonna attack him again.
So you've got the gang up bonus,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
not the stealth bonus.
He's vulnerable.
He is vulnerable, so
Okay.
she has that bonus.
So that's
Plus
So how
4.
much-
5.
So
You have +4. If you wild attack, it'll be +6.
I will do a wild attack.
All right, +6. You going for a called shot?
I don't know now. Yeah, sure, why not?
I
Let's
was gonna
go
say,
for it.
if you get at
Go
least,
big or go home, ladies and gents. Go big or go home.
it's all or nothing right now. He's shaken. If you get even another shaken, he's down.
Okay.
Because he's at max.
All right, yeah,
wounds.
I'll go for it. I got a 6 on the wild die.
Okay, yeah, keep it. Roll it again.
That's 6 plus 1. Oh, wait, no, that's just 6. And then 5, so it's
11.
11.
That's a hit with a raise. So 2d6s, a d4, and then +6.
I got a 6 on one of the die.
Yeah, so it keeps going.
That's 10 plus 3, so that's 13. Another 6, so that's math. 19
19, yeah.
plus 5 more.
Okay.
24.
Sweet.
Grayly, how do you kill the bugbear?
I'm probably just really tired of all this shit. Graylee's probably just gonna let out one more battle cry and then just go for a straight slice through the throat as fast as she can and as cool as she can, of course, because she's very stylish.
Super cool. It's down. It is. And as its body starts gurgling, he's like, Grandma just wanted friend.
No, you did not.
To be fair, we did attack it first.
You did.
Well, no, technically it's still you.
It stole Talmar for a friend. And then you all attacked it. You went into like a flight mode. To be fair, he only got like 2 hits in, and one was like a backhand. Like, he didn't draw a weapon. He didn't use claws or anything.
Now I feel
He
terrible.
would have held back on the last fight, on the last round, I feel like. I mean, he obviously knew he was dying.
To be fair, bugbears are also really dumb.
There you go.
And like super savage. His idea of a friend is a prisoner.
I just wanted to make your head pop off as I hugged you tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. That's a bugbear friend. Okay, so
I saw
guys-
that Bugs Bunny cartoon.
So you guys do have this bugbear camp. It also a dead bugbear.
Food for the wolves.
It's very obvious this isn't his normal home. He looks like he's been like stuck here setting up camp. Anyone
Something
could
is
give
rotten.
me a survival roll. Probably the druid.
Probably.
I
Probably.
can't. I don't feel very good.
You
Oh, she got
unshake.
the minus-
We're out of
Oh,
combat.
you. Does anyone have any first aid abilities?
I do.
You first aid on yourself. Why are you waiting?
Yeah, you have 3 wounds, so a first aid attempt on you would take 30 minutes, 10 minutes per wound.
It would be at -3, wouldn't it?
Yep. Yeah, total
No,
of
I
minus
thought-
3.
I thought the first aid doesn't. The wounds don't apply to your first aid.
The
attempt.
wounds of the
don't,
patient
but
don't, but
you-
your wounds do.
You still have your wound penalties. Anything
Yes.
you do is at a -3. It used to be, if you were healing yourself, you'd be at a -3, and there'd be a -3 wound penalty for the patient, which would put you at a -6. That's what they got rid of.
Ah,
So I used to I enlisted in like the local Lord's army when I was younger. I might have gotten some really, really, really basic survival training. Can I like make an unskilled survival roll to try and assist her self-healing?
Yeah.
Maybe I can assist.
Yes. Yeah. You guys can all assist the one who knows what they're doing.
Do I do persuasion or unskilled survival? I mean, unskilled healing.
Talk her into it. Talk her into it.
Talk her into it.
You can do it.
Okay, I got a 5 for a +1 for him.
Let's see. I'll spend 1
As I
Benny.
say, I see a Benny being spent.
Not a well spent Benny.
All right, so you have a +1, so you're rolling healing at a -2, Shar.
that'll be fine.
If you get at
That's
least
all.
a 4, you heal 1 wound.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, you can't heal more than 2, so you won't be perfect no matter what.
I got a 5. -1 is a 4.
Yay!
Yay!
So it takes 30 minutes, and you're able to patch up 1 wound, but now you're just at a -2 for things.
Okay.
You technically could spend another 20 minutes trying to patch yourself up.
I feel like I should.
I feel like we're in a safe spot, so if you definitely want to do that, we can keep watch at least.
Let's say, 'cause
Maybe
you
I
have
can
a
continue with the pep
max
talk.
of an hour. Because I believe with the new healing rules, you can attempt multiple times. It just takes time.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think they may or may not have changed that. I'll double check.
I was gonna say I've lost track of the changes.
Yeah,
got
because
an
they went back and forth on it for a little bit.
Oh no.
If it's possible, I got an 8 on the pep talk.
Cool. Yeah, that's a +2.
Well, it won't matter because I crit failed.
Oh, cool.
Oh!
You made it worse. You're back to 3 wounds. And now you can't do anything because it would take 30
That's-
minutes and it'll push you past the hour.
That is incredible.
So I was like stitching it up, and I just like stabbed through it, and I like lost the needle somewhere.
Oh, great. That's in your leg now.
I was gonna say, I feel like you stitched it up in a way where, like, while you're saying, you're like, oh, good, this is a lot better. And you stand and it just all rips.
Uh,
Because she's back to 3 wounds. It's bad.
And I'm like, I'm
Okay.
gonna ride with the wolves.
I was going to say,
That's probably a good.
don't die, darling. Don't die.
you don't have a healing power, do you?
I've got Beastmaster and Shape
So
Change.
Okay.
I've got Entangle. I can entangle my leg.
Oh, man, Entangle would have been real useful against that bugbear.
If
Well,
I
I
should have
should've
gotten
would've.
knocked out in round like 2.
Yeah. All right. But you
Okay.
guys have this. You're pretty sure you know where the wolves are coming from.
Can I investigate the camp, kind of like looking for any valuable goods?
Yeah. Give me a notice roll.
Okay.
Now,
Double 6s on that one with 2 d6s.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Only counting one of them, correct?
Whichever one's higher, but you can reroll both.
Yeah.
So, okay.
can I look around for stored potion vials?
That would be
Sure.
9 total.
All right, a 9 total. All right. You see, in his like tent, ramshackled together, some bloodied bandages. It looks like he's recently finished healing from wounds of his own.
Well, that just makes me feel worse.
You, yeah, he doesn't have any treasure with him, but you see some like crude, like crumpled up, not so much writing as like almost drawings of stuff. And yeah, he seems really pissed off at some wolves.
Mm.
Boy, would have been useful to talk to him.
It would have been great if we had a friend that would have been.
Yeah, that would have like been really useful.
Well, we got
Let's
these
see.
wolves to talk to. I'm literally gonna go like lay down like in the wagon with the wolves and like hug them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the wolves are like pointed away from you so they don't wake up and immediately turn around and bite you because their heads could still move.
So I'm gonna
Dogs is very comfortable next.
study the drawings and the writings and see if I can make any sense of
Yeah.
what he's getting at.
Yeah, you can do like an academics or even a common knowledge.
I got academics D6. I also have research D4.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do a research.
I just have common knowledge.
3. You know what? I think a clue is important right now, so I'm going to Benny that 3. And 4 and 2 is a 6.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, it definitely seems like this is his like equivalent of a journal. What you can kind of piece together from it is he was driven out of his home, a cave, by wolves. There's another important piece though you get that there's a wolf that he kind of draws and it has like other lines drawn on it. It looks like the wolf may be breathing lightning.
So the wolf is breathing mist.
More like electricity.
Oh,
That's a normal thing that wolves do. Breathe lightning.
To be fair, so neither is talking.
I mean, I'd rather have a talking wolf than a lightning spewing wolf any day.
Would
That's
occult
not wrong.
knowledge help me decipher a lightning breathing wolf?
Yeah, occult could. You could give me an occult roll.
I'm gonna start trying to shake the wolves awake.
3. Benny, one more. I'm getting low on bennies, but that's all right.
The wolves
4.
start to wake up. So with a 4, yeah, you don't know of anything that exists like this. This definitely has to be wolves that were enchanted. Or someone who could throw lightning that got turned into a wolf.
We might be dealing with a wolf mage.
Alright.
Mage wolf.
You start to wake one of the wolves.
Oh, hi.
I'm gonna have my sword out and just the blade pointed towards it as it's waking up.
Tamar, friendship is magic.
So are these wolves, and we need to get information out of them.
Let's play some good cop, bad cop. You want to be bad cop or good cop?
The bad cop.
All right.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm. Starts barking.
I'm
Did we
gonna
take
like
the
I'm gonna put the blade in its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep barking, you're going to get a cut.
There's playing the dog
Slowly-
whimper.
Slowly pull it out. Now, why can you talk?
Hmm?
Speak, boy. Speak.
Well, shit.
Speak.
Never be a talking wolf.
How'd you find out about us?
I'm
Lucky
gonna,
break.
How we found out is not important. Now,
Oh, it looks like some of us got captured. I hope the others made it home safe.
sure. Now, again,
Yeah, I hope
how
so.
can you talk?
I don't
It's
know.
to enlighten us, please.
Uh, we just could one day. Bolt might know.
Who was the
Who's
star?
Bolt?
He's our alpha.
Sounds charming.
He's smart. He might know. Like we all just kind of like we were like hunting, and there was a guy, and then there was a light, and like no guy, and then like we started understanding things, but like I don't understand this thing.
Well, aren't you eloquently spoken?
Is Sal aware of this conversation?
Sure.
I'll come out of the tent and I'll show him the picture of the lightning breathing wolf, and I'll say, "Is this Bolt?"
Yeah, that's Bolt.
Oh, that's a cute name.
It is a darling name, isn't it?
Not as good as Sir Huggington.
Do you know why Bolt is doing this? Why is he attacking the town?
I mean, Bolt says this is our land. I mean, it has been our land since I was a pup, and it was our land when my mom was a pup, and then like people on our land, and like there's food on our land, and that should be our food because like we hunt on this land, so we take the food because that's what we've always done. But now we know how to take it better, and like we have enough food. We almost have enough food where like we don't even have to worry about winter. And like, we didn't even really understand the concept of winter last winter. We just knew cold.
Out of character, I have to say I love the and like.
He's an uplifted wolf. Like, he's human
No,
intelligence,
but I love it.
but not
Absolutely.
like a smart human. Like,
Okay, Sal's going to try to explain to him that the resources are going to run out as soon as they finish killing all the sheep off, but then he's going to catch himself and be like, I'm reasoning with a wolf.
It's not where you expected yourself in 10 years, did you, darling?
No.
You said that there was a man before you were able to understand things,
yes.
and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, there was the time before Bolt, and in that time we found a man, and then he was gone, and then
Bolt showed up.
later there was Bolt, and Bolt was like us, so Bolt helped us understand.
Does anyone else have the same theory that I have about this Bolt?
Bolt's not a puppy.
No, Bolt's big. He's our alpha. He's very big.
Sounds like Bolt
We
needs to
got
be grounded. Do we know if the town of Welton has a temple?
It would, yeah.
Okay. Well, Erdith, what do you think we should do with the wolves?
I was gonna say, Erdith, you can give me a common knowledge roll at +2, but you're really wounded, so it might be hard to collect your thoughts.
I have a feeling I know what she's going to want to do.
+2 minus 3.
-1.
I got a 5, which is a 4.
This reeks of rogue druid. Like a druid showing up, awakening animals, kind of taking over them as a pack, and then screwing with society. Because there's lots of druids who don't like the entire concept of towns.
Bolt is living my
Eco-terrorists.
dream.
Well,
And I mean, that's where it's all clicking too. Like, well, as you know, druids can become animals. It's probably a druid who's figured out how to become an animal for a long period of time. Which, if you have enough mana, power points, and like the concentration edge, it's doable.
Concentration of God.
I need to find Bolt so he can teach me
Teach you what, darling?
everything.
That sounds dangerous, and I'm against it all automatically.
I agree, but finding Bolt is a good idea.
That part I agree with. The part with she learning this, whatever it is, not a fan of this idea.
Oh,
The other part,
absolutely.
yes. All right, good.
Wolf, do you have a name? Never mind. Wolf,
I
how
go by
do
Sniffles.
we...
Sniffles?
Sniffles.
That's adorable.
I mean,
Sniffles.
Sniffles the brave, but like,
Still adorable.
Mr. the Brave, is there any way to lure out Bolt away from the rest of the pack? We want to be able to talk to him for a little bit alone.
Bolt
Just
likes to stay in the back of the cave in his private room, but I mean, he comes out to give orders, but he strategizes.
Good job on that college word right there.
Bolt uses it.
It's a very good word. Good job. Proud of you.
Thank you. Tail begins to wag.
I'm gonna
All right.
be a hawk forever.
So either we can go straight for this Bolt character, or we can try and lure him away. Or we can try and lure the rest of the pack away, and then one or two of us go in to deal with Bolt.
Well, I think we
What
need
should we do?
to get before we can deal with Bolt. We need to get our druid in much better shape and take her to town, bring her to the
Good.
temple.
I'm fine.
Hush up, darling. You're not fine, obviously. And I agree with Saren.
I've got some mushrooms.
Calm down, darling. You're fine. The adults are talking.
You shouldn't eat those. They make you see things.
I know.
I know.
Like butterflies.
Storm of butterflies. Ooh.
All right.
I saw a flower one time.
I'm
That
gonna
sounds amazing. Good job.
I'm gonna kneel down to Sniffles. All
Well,
right.
hey there, you're real close.
You should sniff his butt.
Sniffles.
Yeah.
You
going
don't
on?
seem like you're trying to do any harm.
Well, no, we're hunting. We're hunters. It's
You're trying to survive,
yeah.
and this is respectable. But unfortunately,
That's another
This
what
town
you
has
call
been
college
around-
word.
the bad thing is that this town has been around for a good long while, and the people there also need their food for the winter too.
Oh wow, they should
So-
get better at hunting.
The problem is that you're hunting the food that they've already caught.
Then why aren't they keeping it in a cave? We keep ours in a cave.
They're trying their best. Now, listen,
Wow, Bolt should really teach them.
we
You're right.
they hired us
Stupid.
to kill you,
Well, that's mean.
and I don't want to do that because you
that's nice.
aren't malicious. You aren't bad.
No, my name's Sniffle,
I
not
think-
malicious.
Yes.
Are you looking for someone with that name?
Now, we don't want to hurt you.
Well, that's nice.
Can you help us? Can you help us convince your pack that we don't want to harm them? We just want them to go in the other direction. There's lots and lots of land that is unclaimed that's going to have much abundance, a lot of wildlife for you to hunt and to store for the winter.
A lot
Perhaps
of
we can
beer.
assist in that matter too.
I couldn't convince them. I'm not Bolt. I'm not an alpha. I know where Bolt is.
If we convince
Well-
Bolt to step down from being an alpha, who would become the alpha next?
Bolt's the alpha.
Okay.
Then how about this? You don't need to convince them of anything, but if we let you and your friends go, you cannot mention this conversation.
Okay. Unless Bolt has.
I mean, that sounds
No,
legit.
no. Not if Bolt asks either.
But Bolt's my
Hey, Sniffles.
yes.
Sniffles.
not very
You're
good at
dreaming
that.
right now.
Oh wow.
You're dream. Yeah. None of this is real.
Do you want some mushrooms?
No.
We're going to actually. You're about to wake up pretty soon.
Oh.
And these mushrooms might help you wake up.
That's.
We're the fairy of the woods.
Give me a persuasion roll.
And honestly, Sniffles, you need to give yourself more credit.
Oh, 6 and 1 is 7.
All right.
That's all
Wow,
right.
he actually rolled a 5. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Makes
But
perfect
this
sense.
none of this make. Where did my dream bunny go?
Well,
Okay, I'll eat the mushrooms.
Perhaps your dream bunny will come back if you have a mushroom.
Ooh, I like him. He's fast. Eats mushrooms.
And as soon as he starts tripping balls, we're gonna like take Meredith and get the hell out of there.
Dream bunny.
Leave them hogtied in the cave.
We're
gonna undo their bindings and get the hell out.
cut their bindings.
We should probably grab the wheelbarrow, though. The guy's going to be mad.
Alright.
I give
If he gets-
all the wolves some mushrooms so that they don't miss out.
If he gets on his feet, I'll make an illusion of a big fat white bunny and just have it hop way off into the woods.
Okay, so we are about to come up on 11. So, is your guys' game plan? I couldn't cut Sniffles RP. It's too good.
And we thank you for not.
Are you
Yes.
guys about to go to town and get answers or go to the cave?
I feel like we need to go to
Town
town
to
to
heal?
help Star's character.
Yeah,
And then
Okay.
okay.
need
You
to
guys-
heal Meredith.
You guys go to the town. There's a town meeting that basically
So
gets.
we bring back probably the cart that we borrowed.
There's a town meeting that gives you guys basically the answers you've already gotten. The wolves are incredibly organized. The town didn't know they talked. The only one is where is he? Oh, that's the wrong way.
I also grabbed the notes from the bugbear because
Okay.
I just do stuff.
Yeah, the only one who knew or who's encountered the wolves when they talked was Featherrock. There was a 6-person party who went to try and hunt the wolves. Everyone died except him. He barely made it back. His leg is badly mangled. He was talking about the wolves could talk. They were apparently 2 wolves were arguing about whether or not they should eat him. One was against it and one was for it. But he then crawled away. Everybody thought he was insane. You're coming with this information. They're like, cool. The fact that 5 men died, 1 man came back horribly mangled is why it's an 800 gold reward. On top of just how bad the situation is. They are basically out of supplies at this point. The livestock and everything's so low. They're part of the town meeting is they are arguing about whether or not they should stop selling any of their livestock because they're at this point where either people start going bankrupt or people don't have food for the winter.
So it seems this gentleman Featherrock is who we need to speak with about his experience.
That was the guy who had heard them talking.
Yeah, that was the halfling. I just fast tracked all of that because we're like
Okay,
5
gotcha.
minutes from end time.
Yeah, we just need
Also
to
get some healing.
get Meredith to a temple.
This is where those quick encounter rules are going to come in real handy.
Oh yeah. So while she's getting healed, I'm gonna use my soldiering background to lay down a basic tactics plan.
All right, yeah, give me knowledge battle.
Let's see. Luck that wonderful. Only a 7. Yep.
Only a 7. Everyone will get +1 while following the plan.
Great. The plan is that I have a shield, so I'm gonna lure most of the wolves away, and then they get in and deal with the alpha while most of the wolves are gone.
Sounds like a fantastic plan.
All right. So
I'll attempt to stun him, and you guys subdue him.
I actually ramp up the dangerous quick encounters, where if you succeed, it's a wound. If you fail, it's 1d4 wounds. If you crit fail, it's 1d4 + 1 wounds. Because I've
I like
actually found that if you succeed, you take fatigue is worse because you can't soak it.
Yeah.
So like succeeding can actually end up worse than just failing.
Interesting.
That sounds like
It does go
cool
away
thing
faster.
to happen
It
when
does.
I'm killing.
All right, so you're gonna lure them out. So we know what you're gonna be doing. What Meredith is healing. What is Hina and Celerin gonna be doing with all the wolves lured out?
Attempting to stun the alpha
All right,
so that other people can take advantage.
all right, yeah. So you'll do an Arcana roll, and I'm guessing. Do you have an
I'm
idea,
waiting
Grayly?
Talamar distracts them, and then I'll wait till Celerin kind of does that part too. So as soon as they're like real vulnerable, that's when I'll strike.
All right, slip in.
Get Featherrock to help.
with stealth. Feather Rock cannot. His leg is too badly
Legs
mangled. He can't even get down the steps at the end.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
All right,
Aw.
so Donovan, give me a fighting roll. If you get
Yeah.
a raise, you're unscathed.
Let's see. Does my trademark weapon add to this?
Yes.
Then
It's fighting.
exactly a raise.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You keep all these wolves at bay. None of them bite you more than like into your armor.
Fantastic.
All right. Solaren, give me your arcana, your use of the magics.
I got a 6. I'm gonna Benny that.
All right.
My last Benny, so I'm taking the chance. And it stays with a 6. So it's a success.
All right. One success. All right. And then finally,
I think we get they get the +1 for the battle
they
roll
get
as well,
the
right?
+1. Yes.
Oh, so it's a 7.
7. All right. And Grayley.
So it's still the 2d6s?
Yes.
Okay.
I know we're zipping by this, but
I'm spending a Benny to reroll.
yeah, no problem.
That was a critical fail.
Oh.
Oh, it goes. Everything fights. And at that point, we're gonna do this. Okay. Roll a d4.
It's a 4.
Oh, do you have bennies? Because you just took 5 wounds. You're gonna need to soak those.
I only have
Give me-
2.
Okay, that's fine. Spend a
Also-
benny and roll vigor. You're looking for an 8.
Okay, what do I roll for vigor?
Your vigor die. It's when your attributes. Yeah, and you always get the wild die.
I got a 6 on the wild die.
Nice. Roll it. Keep it rolling.
+1, 7.
Okay, you can spend your last benny to re-roll.
Yeah, I'll do that. Double 6s on that one, so.
That's bad.
6 + 3, 9.
Okay, that puts you at 3 wounds.
Okay.
That means you're not dead. So everything goes. You guys think it happens. You heard of Bolt. You did not hear of Bolt's sister, Flame, who is the one that can breathe fire.
It's a very little name.
So you go and you distract all these wolves. You slip in. You stun the one you know about, Bolt. It's completely down. Grayley's coming in, and behind her, an eruption of flames that torches her. She's down on the ground, breathing, barely. You two are the only 2 left, and you hear coming from Flame. Now, Bolt and Flame, they're slightly larger. Flame has slight reddish tints to the ends of all her fur. Bolt has slight bluish tints to the end of all his fur. And you hear from Flame, I told you they were going to come and hunt us. They are here to slaughter us. Be happy I sent my legions out to kill. And Bolt can't respond because Bolt's stunned. What do you two want to do? We'll say you incapacitate all the other wolves, non-deadly.
Yeah, just like kick them in the face.
Yeah. Lots of shield bashing.
Do it for me.
I'm gonna like take the sword and just hurl it at Flame.
Not gonna
Cool.
reason with her.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
No,
with a +1.
stop!
It missed. Let's do my last Benny. Why
I'm
not?
also gonna give you a Benny for this.
Easy. That is exactly a 4.
Cool. What is your strength?
D6.
All right. Roll a 2d6 +4.
Okay. 15.
Oh. Brother, this is why I told you. You tried to be soft on them. Brother, what is wrong with... As the sword skewered into the ground through its neck. You can just...
Really just on the ground. Thanks for that, I guess.
Now, you did... Sal. You did hear saying
Salarin.
Flame was the one who was sending legions out. Bolt was apparently being soft on them. Bolt's not dead. Bolt's only stunned. You guys... Bolt... I'll be like, you can coup de grace Bolt right now. Or you can wait for it to wear off and talk with Bolt.
I want to reason with Bolt.
Sister you just killed?
When he's looking like he's coming to,
Yeah.
I will empathize with him.
Okay.
And I don't succeed because I do have that one wound.
Oof.
Do I have time to try it again?
Sure.
Oh, this time I got it.
All right.
And 11 minus 1 is 10. So that's, I get a +2
Yep.
to persuade.
Yep. So roll a persuasion with your empathy bonus.
So Bolt, we would like you to take your troops and move them off to wilder territory, a place where they will be happier and free. And I get a total of 5.
All right. Bolt's wise. Bolt rolled a 3. Oh, this is where my last 2 bunnies come on. All right. Not a raise, but a 7. So Bolt will begrudgingly go, "You're right. It's probably safest for my pack to leave. But my brother was also right. You slayed him in cold blood. It will not be forgotten." And Bolt trudges out of the cave. They're moving on, but they're holding a grudge against you.
Me too.
Yeah,
Just
when
pull
enemies
around
have them all.
to pieces.
And that wraps the one. Like, I wonder how long it'll take to run D&D with Savage Worlds, because Savage Worlds is a fast system. Then arguing in the woods.
It's the same amount of time, just less time fighting and more time
RP.
not doing anything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But
Yeah.
that was a blast. So thanks everybody for watching. We got a ton of new followers. Next week, we will not be doing One Shot Wednesday. Instead, we will actually be doing an ongoing D&D game using Savage Worlds. This was kind of the test run for it. So check that out. We're still got to do Session 0, which will be next week. But until then, we'll catch everybody later.